Hey, relax.
¿Te puedes mover un poquito?
Sí.
Chequear la...
1 second, guys. We're doing construction. Oh. Guys, give me a second. I'm setting up the stream right now. Looks like market is selling off right now. Alright, got the stream up, guys. Super good morning. What up, Porter? How you been, love? Hopefully you're having a good morning. We're definitely taking some trades today. We're just gonna observe the market overall. I see SPY rejecting 5-minute bearish trend right now, so we gotta keep an eye on that. Futures as well. But it's 5 minutes, so let me lower the volume. They're doing some sort of construction in my house, so I'm gonna try and get a bit more relaxed posed here. Yes. Right now I'm sitting on my hands. The only position I'm in right now is GPUS. I'm monitoring Webull. We all know how much I love Webull right now. It has been on a massive ripper, already 16% since entry. I got stop loss Friday, and I'm thinking about going back in. Just gonna monitor the markets overall. Open door coming down. It is coming, I believe, in my trend line that I posted a couple days ago. Let me see right now, real quick. I do want to get on open, but it's on a bearish trend right now, and thus, look, it's rejecting that bearish line right now. So, $7 where you're gonna get me at open. $7. SPY, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, excuse me. Open, selling off again, 1.59% to the downside. Yeah. Loan. All right, we are back. All right. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen today. We're gonna open up a lot of charts today. We're gonna do some trading. We're gonna have some fun. SPY acting a little sus. For me this morning. Open doors coming down. I don't think. What's going on with Dixie? Oh, Dixie still at 97. Let me see the 12-hour on Dixie, daily on Dixie. All right. So rejecting the 98. So far, so good. Spinning top on the 12-hour on SPY. Open door coming down. I really do want to see open door hit 7 today. I mean, this week. It'd be nice if it did. 5 minutes. 5 minutes till market opens. Webull sustaining this upper trend here. Might actually put some cash in here. SPY. GPUS holding. RR is another one I'm going to keep an eye on. I actually will consider RR. As a matter of fact, right now, I think I will. It's already up 7% on the day. If it's, I mean, are we going to be asking a lot here? Are we going to be asking a lot? Let me double check. Yeah, it is trending though. That whole suite is at 12. Almost went red. So when we open today, it should just be another continuation. 7%. All right, SPY coming down a little bit, continuously selling off. So I had this bearish trend line here. Where the hell is it? We rejected this line right here, and I'm going by the body candle. So very interesting to see what's happening with SPY. Now, obviously, it's pre-market, doesn't mean shit. We're gonna monitor this. RR definitely has my attention. So does Webull. So 2 tickers I'm actually looking into. I might actually go ahead and full send, but SPY got to give me that positivity, that momentum. We are a little bit high. We are a little bit too high. Let me see if any divergence here on SPY. No, not yet. No divergences yet. So maybe more than likely another bullish trend to the upside. We'll find out. Let me see. Hitting a pivot zone, rejecting pivot zone. We're breaking the pivot zone. All right, we're now looking like we're going to test that center line on the 15-minute. So this pivot zone was important. We can technically still bounce off it. So let's see. 15-minute, let's see. Open door coming down another percent, another micro percentage point down. All right, here we go. We're at that pivot zone here on the 15-minute on SPY. Let's see if it sustains. If SPY don't act nice, folks, small cap's gonna get clapped. Well, technically IWM. Let's see, IWM also looking like it's doing the same as SPY. Got a nice little bearish trend line here, and it just rejected. Ooh, okay. Okay, all right. Looking good. I don't mind a discount. I do not mind a discount. That's a little aggressive here. Let me go get my headphones. Whoa, okay. All right, I'm gonna sit on my hands until we figure out what's happening here in the morning. Pre-market. I'll wait it out. Not in a rush. Maybe, maybe not. We'll wait. We'll wait. All right, here we go. Market is open in a couple seconds. And market's open. Bing, 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 bing. All right, first hour, you know how it is. Russell. Weeble. Not today, please. Weeble absolutely going parabolic right now. Looks good here. Open door also going parabolic. Waiting on SPY and IWM to give me some sort of positive affirmation here. IWM selling off right off that morning bell. Little bearish trend, pushing it down more. Pushing it down more. Very interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. SPY also is following suit with IWM. First morning of the bout, first minute. Looking a little bearish thus far. Open with the rejection, with the wick candle. Very interesting to see what's happening here on the morning bell here, folks. Very interesting. We got a long way to go. First, we only have 1 minute in the opening bell. We're already starting off a little bearish here. I might have to, if it's too loud, there's construction happening in the background, folks. Let me know. If there's if it's too loud, let me know. All right, open door hitting the 0.65 ratio. You should see a holy moly. All right. Very interesting. First 2 minutes of the opening bell. Still monitoring the market, not entering anything, no positions thus far. Sitting on my hands, just waiting to see what's going to happen. RR, another one, 12. Let me see here on the daily. Nice little pushback. Nice little pushback. Let me see the 1 hour here on the whole suite. I'm messing around with the whole suite, guys. Nice little new indicator I'm playing around with. Testing it out. Testing it out. There's Weeble again, getting that terminal candle here. First minute of the day. That's a good sign. That means people are fighting hard. That's a really good sign here for Weeble, actually. Weeble, that's actually a really good sign for Weeble. This just needs to sustain that 15, and I think this is actually not a bad spot. Holy shit, we had a massive wick. 1521. Those terminal candles is a great indicator that price went up. It's a great indicator that price went up. So let's see what the market gives us today. Not giving us lavish pushes. RR also coming down just a T-bit. Already 5% on the day. All right, IWM now splooting downstairs. Splooting. Let's see what happens here. Not yet taking position. Just giving me. I'm just waiting for IWM SPY to give me confirmation. So far, first minute, not looking hot. Let me turn on the 15 minute. Yeah, that's a big engulfing bearish candle. We still have 11 minutes to print that candle. So anything can happen. Anything can happen, folks. Anything can happen. Yeah, Weeble wants to sustain this 1528. Looks good here. Not financial advice, but it really wants to hold the 15s. Open, coming down. Open, coming down. I said $7. Hit that support line. $7. $7. You got me at 7. You don't get me at 8. Alright, GPUS is another one, folks. GPUS is another one that we charted the other day, and now it's making strides. GPUS is definitely making strides. GPUS. Look at that. GPUS. A piece of a shitty penny stock up 20%, 18%, excuse me. 18%. Look at that. We got in at low 40s. All right, IWM and SPY now selling off. Continuation, first opening bell. So again, nothing for me to enter. Not the confidence I need. Waiting a little bit more. Again, Weeble's holding that $15 line. That's key right there, folks. Holding that 15. Definitely wants to reverse. If IWM and SPY give us that confidence, this thing is ready to blow. This thing is ready to blow. So 15, IWM selling off even more. Small caps are going to get slammed here. Small caps are about to get fucking slammed if that continues. RR also following suit. GPUS is the only one that's holding and sustaining itself. We were at 17, now at 18, folks. 18%. Look at the haul. Look at the haul and look at the volume picking up. Let me go ahead and turn on the volume. Holy shit. Any whiff of good news, any whiff of positive bullishness, this thing's gonna flip. This thing's gonna flip up. IWM. GPUS. Oh, so. Volume kicking in. 1 million thus far in the first 5-minute bell here. We're a little bit scalding with the ADX, positive DI, scalding a little bit. Uh-oh. Both SPY and IWM flipping red, folks. Let me turn on my, well, where the hell is my, where is my little toolkit here? Where's my toolkit? Very interesting. I see SPY this morning. Wow. Not looking hot right now. Not looking hot. All right, small caps will be the first to go. Wow, open another leg down. IWM continuously selling off. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead. All right, here we go. Bingo. Gotcha. All right, so let me go ahead and turn on my Fib. Oh my God. Yeah. Whoa. I haven't seen that in a while. That is very interesting. Let's go ahead and turn on the Fibonacci extensions here. Let me put on the 15. Let's go ahead and extend it just a wee bit here. It's probably gonna be already at 100% because the lining on this is gonna be short. Yeah, exactly. All right, so that means I have to go further down. Whoa. Alrighty then. We're gonna take it from the impulse, from the base, and there you go, folks. This is your bearish exits here for institutions, day traders, scalpers, swingers. Look how the beautiful line is being respected here with the fib extension. Now we get to see a little bit of where people are taking exits, right? So I'm gonna leave that here on IWM. IWM pretty much tracks small caps. SPY not looking good, but IWM is a little bit more reactionary. A little bit more reactionary than SPY. This is the first indicator that's gonna flip. Excuse me, the first ticker that will flip much quicker than SPY. All right, much quicker than SPY. Very interesting to see this morning sell-off. How you guys doing? How's chat doing? 24171. That's gonna be a nice little retest. I'll be shocked if we continue to the downside here. PCE, what is this? Oh, okay, no news yet. What else are we monitoring? We have Bull, RR. RR was definitely on my radar. Was up 10% pre-market. Even arguably, this would be a nice DCA. Not financial advice, but IWM and SPY now looking sassy. All right, what else? GPUS coming back down here. Small caps looking very interesting to the downside. What time frame is that? Oh, that's the 5. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so SPY and IWM not looking sassy right now. Not looking sassy. Very bearish right now. Looks like SPY wants to continue. All right, I'm gonna have to draw another fib extension here for SPY here as well. Get that going. What the? These are not my full. Oh, there it is. There it is. Whoa, look at that. Perfect. Holy shit. Did you guys see that flash crash? That little flash sell off? Wait, am I bugging? Whoa, something's happening here, folks. Looks like we got a little bit of trigger sell off. I do not mind the sell off, folks. This is why I don't trade the first hour of the day, because you have scenarios like these. Anything could happen the first couple of minutes, and then next thing you know, next hour, 2 hours from now, it's gonna flip. You just don't know. If we all knew, we all be rich. Whoa, Weeble selling off. Weeble selling off. IWM also. If Weeble's selling off, Open is selling off. I'll be a little bit worried if we get to 786 here. I'll be a little bit worried if SPY hits the 786 here. And if it touches the 1, then I'll be hella worried. So, very interesting to see. Just a morning sell-off, first hour of the day. Nothing too spooky yet. Nothing too spooky yet. I'm not worried. But the sell-off pressure is very interesting here for, let's say, Weeble, for example. And I think Weeble is hitting a, holy shit, RR. Hitting the 423, if it breaks that volume average low, honestly, oh my days. Smack the whole suite. Alright, so here, hopefully we get a nice little flip here. Touches bearish trend line, and then hopefully we break out. 20 minutes left here. 20 minutes left. Bull. Shit, I'd even argue if I can DCA here, but nah. Let's see, let's see. Oh wow, SPY. Like I said, SPY. Oh. How you guys doing? How's the morning going for you folks? RSI on SPY. Deep in the bear zone, so is IWM here. Okay, 786 on SPY. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Are you gonna fucking do it? No way. Alright, we are getting a reaction here. That's good. It didn't touch it. Dude, what? It didn't touch it. Okay, good. We're safe. We're safe for now. Great. Made money last week so I can trade. Nice. That's the way you should do it. Make money. Don't trade every day. You don't need to. It's not a necessity. And then you come back in with a fresh new pockets. That's right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 786. RSI deep in the bear zone. There you go. You didn't touch it, so I'm happy. We'll see though. I think it's gonna get there, but we'll see. Now Weeble having a morning sell-off here, very bearish. Small caps. Are any small caps getting slammed right now? Let me double check here. Yeah, pretty much all small caps are getting slammed. Let's see who our winners are. LAES, BMNR. BMNR 5% on the day. There you go. SPY now getting a catching a ripper here. Let's see if it sustains that. Bull. You know, I got my eyes on you, Bull. I definitely got my eyes on you. Let me just double check. Let me double check. Let me double check, bitch. Oh my god, Weeble. Weeble 1502. Very interesting. It could continue selling off here. Small caps are not catching wind today. Small caps not catching wind today. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is technically where Weeble likes to bounce off. Let me just double check here on Weeble. 1478 wouldn't be a bad entry. And he did hit the 15. Came right back up. But IWM giving me some bearish vibes today. Bearish vibes today. 0.5 only plus on the daily than open as well. I work full time. Let me see if I can. I work full time, adding to more income to market. Ah, yes. As you should. As you should. So Weibo likes to sell off in the morning. It does these morning sell-offs, and thus it's look at that reaction right there. Boom. 1% gain. Hold up, folks. I'm monitoring if I can get in a trade real quick. Give me 1 segundo. 1 segundo. 1 segundo. 1 segundo. 1 segundo. The only one that really has my interest is Weibo. Weibo is the only one on my interest list. Yes. Open selling off like a mother here. Yeah, but you know, trading at these highs is what's getting me a little worried here. I'm just monitoring IWM and SPY right now. Open selling off a bit here. Open selling off a bit here. I'm a little bit worried about where we are right now on SPY. If it touches that bearish trend line and rejects, then I am not considering. Holy shit! 824, 6% on SPY.
Where are you going? What are you going
I'm just keeping an eye on SPY and IWM.
Throw your life away like it was nothing.
Just waiting for confirmation here. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not seeing it yet. RR is another one here. Nice little sell-off. If anything were to happen in the entire market, first ones to go are the small caps, folks. So, you know, I don't mind sitting on my hands and, you know, waiting a day or two. I do not mind. We also have that situation with all the generals meeting. I think tomorrow, what is it? Michigan, Tennessee, Alabama. That whole scenario is happening tomorrow. Not sure if this is the market being worried about that whole situation as well. They're sitting on their hands. Hegsworth, or whatever the hell his name is, that Republican politician, he leads the Department of War, has that meeting tomorrow with all the generals, the entire planet, American generals, the entire planet, are meeting tomorrow. So maybe that's what got people spooked out. I'm not sure. Yeah, next 2 days are going to be crazy. Yeah, so, you know, I don't mind sitting on my hands. You know, we are at all-time highs. You know, any sniff of bearish sentiment in the entire market's technically going to send things to the downside a little bit more heavier, since we pretty much topped off. If you notice, as well, any pressure to the downside, look at the minimum pressure to the downside we are having. Look at the sell-off on the morning on small caps. Very minute, but very heavy on the sector, right? Little sell-off here, but look at the heaviness of the sell-off off of this little off of these first 20 minutes. Right, first 20 minutes, look at the heavy sell-off already, and that's from that peak. Let's say Webull already down 4%, close to 4%. Open at peak, opening bell already down 7%. So the pressure is very defined here. One sniff of bearishness, and you're gonna have a lot more weighted downside than you have more on the upside. So I think the market's telling us something. I think it's exhausted. I think it's exhausted, and you know, rightfully so. Where I'm at right now, I'm like, you know, it's a little toppy. It's a little toppy in the markets. I don't want to go in too heavy at these highs, right? And we got these morning sell-offs. Plus, you rejected this bearish trend line, IWM and SPY, right? You rejected two bearish trend line. That means the trend is in for now. Now, I'm not saying it's Armageddon, but you know, it's just a little, you know, And if I'm right, then I'm heavy on cash. But if I'm wrong, I missed the trade. Oh, well. All right, so IWM now continuously selling off. That's good news. So that means I'm right on the money. I'm just conserving right now a little bit here. Let me see if we get any divergence on the bear side. So now IWM touched the 1. That's a 100% short sell-off. 100% is the 1. 241.21. This is more reactionary first than it is SPY. I'll be shocked if we break below the 1. Weeble trying to sustain now to the upside, getting a nice little swing here. Dude, IWM holding, and it's sniffing it. It's literally sniffing it. Open, selling up, selling pressure continues to happen here. Bull wants up, and as suspected, look at that. Any momentum to the upside, it's gonna go shooming. It's gonna go shrooming here. I'm still being a little conservative here. Yeah, look at that, Weeble. Weeble, IWM. Monitoring market, still actively trying to protect myself here. RR 426, 1% on the day here. Weeble's the only one that I know that can potentially just completely haul ass. Alright. Monitoring SPY and IWM, so let's see what happens here. Weeble looking good. Alright, a little bit more rejection here on the 786 on IWM here. Alright, so SPY now giving us a little bit of a bearish swing. So we did kind of reject that 66472. 664, no divergence here. No divergence here. Also, I'm noticing something on IWM. Now we got like a little mini wedge here, or a trend. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. Alright, WM, RSI now underneath the center line. Okay, SPY now aggressively selling off. Let me go ahead and put SPY on the big boy indicator here. I gotta monitor SPY. Let me see what kind of volume we're coming in. Alright, so we're flipping red here. Yeah. We're overly bearish. Very bearish here, yeah. Overly bearish. Respecting that 0.5, 66410. Rejection, support, and now acting as support. Let's see if that's a double bottom here. Small time frame double bottoms are not reliable, folks, but look at this bearish channel we are seeing on IWM and SPY, folks. Very interesting to see. If it doesn't break 664, I would lean not to worry, but we can't break 664 because then you just confirm it was acting as support, rejected, bust out, come back double bottom, and now swinging it up again. So we'll monitor this. Weeble, another, like I said, any swing to the upside, this thing's ready to pounce. This thing's ready to pounce. Open, having a nice little somewhat shitty recovery, not the strongest. Already 6% to the downside. I firmly believe we can still sell off here. I mean, and we can just open up. Ooh, GPUS coming back down here. It went up 20% on the day, and now it's completely trashing. Piece of shit. Alright, here we go. So we're now testing that 786 on Russell. On Russell, underneath the center line on the RSI. It'd be nice if we just break above it, touch that 0.65. Key area of rejection here. Key area of rejection. Let me turn on my, if you see here, this trend line, very important. That almost in line where the center line is on the RSI. So 6.65 looks like it would be the center line on the RSI. So we're continuing to monitor that. But it's thus rejecting here on the 76, 21. I mean, 2 for 146. Interesting. Interesting. We still have a couple minutes left, 20 seconds. So there you go. So 0.65, I suspect would be this RSI center line. Let's see if we can break above it on the 1 minute. That'd be kind of cool. If we break above it, then I'll consider a nice little trade. I'll consider a nice little trade. See if I can scout something here. Alright, broken trend. Looks like it wants a back test. That'd be kind of nice if you did. Alright, 6.5. Here we go. 6.5. Not the RSI center. 6.5. Whoa. We'll wait. We will wait. We will wait. We will wait. We will wait. Okay. Alright, so looks like SPY's struggling to break 664 here. We'll just have this trend here. 664 struggling here on the 1 minute. RSI not breaking above the center line. Let me see the 5 minute. Oh yeah, 5 minute even more apparent here. Yikes, 664. All right, we'll just monitor this. All right, which what else? RR is another one. Where is it? The hell? Where the fuck? Are you giving us the entry finally? No, you want to still sell off, my love? You want to? What the? All right, here we go. RSI IWM. Here we go. IWM 618. If SPY comes back to 664 and rejects it again, that's gonna be how many touches? That's gonna be 1 touch. No, it's gonna be back rejection 1, double backed it 2, and then 3 again. If it touches 664 again and rejects it, I'm gonna be really worried here, because 664 is now your hard line. Alright, so RSI, alright, the center line was the 0.5. Looking good on the IWM thus far, short term. Alright, here we go, 664. SPY, let's do it. SPY, do it. Wow, almost. Touch it. Touch it. Okay, here we go. Break it. No way. Alright, we have 10. Whoa! Rejection? Looks like it wants to reject it again. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting here. Very interesting. 382 here on looks like Weeble wants it. I like to buy in the dip. Yeah, we all do. We all would love to buy in the dip. So looks like 664.72 seems to be another key rejection here on SPY on the 1 minute. Very interesting. Another rejection point here. Struggling to 664 right now. We'll continue to monitor. We shall continue to monitor. What is that? Is that like 5, 7 touches now? Alright, so on the 5 minute it'll be 1, 2 touches. 1, 2 touches. Very interesting to see here. 1 minute. Looks like bull wants it up again. Shit, you might get me around these lines. Bull wants it another 15, 2% on the day right now. Morning sell-off. Morning sell-off. Oh wow, IWM with that. What the hell? 382. That was super snappy. Did you guys see that? That was really weird. 1565. Interesting. Very snappy. Alright, let's see. SPY wants to come touch 664 again. It's coming back up here. Let's see. Alright, broke up. Boom. Very nice to see. It's like the markets just don't give a shit. What will it take? What will it take? $15.71 right now here on Webull. $15.71 here on Webull. Open. SPY again. Another rejection here on the 66472. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. Webull about to have another fucking leg up here. IWM rejecting 382-24193. And SPY continues rejecting 664. So like 664 was the rejection on SPY, folks. Interesting. Let's see if it sustains. If it sustains. Webull here. Let me see the 15-minute. I am saying open can definitely come back down to 7 without question. Open can definitely come back down to 7. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of a market sell-off here on Webull. Oh shit, SPY 664. That's like your hard line right there. 66472, not breaking above. Open, swinging up a little bit more. RSI rejection on the 1 minute. On SPY, let's start on the 5 minute. 664 was your hard line here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Whoa. So looks like we might catch a divergence. We might catch divergence here. IWM. Oh, so not looking sweet. Look at the perfect touch to that MA. RSI moving average here. Rejection. Wow, Webull with a massive swing sell-off here. Coño. Excuse me. I did say earlier this morning, if we continue to hit this 664 and then we continue to reject it, I'd be worried. Excuse me, I'm getting a little sneezy here. So 664 was a rejection. Oh my God, open, swinging back up. I still think we can hit 7. I still think we can hit 7. God damn it. Alright, I'm getting a little sneezy here. Alright, so back to business. Sorry, I'm just fucking, I don't know what's happening here. Alright, the RSI, I want to turn on the 5-minute real quick, guys. The 5-minute gives me a little bit more data. Yeah, the 664 definitely was clean rejection, and more touches equals confirmation. RSI looking like it wants to do somewhat of a double bottom here. No divergence yet, no bullish divergence yet. Not yet. I'm not seeing any indicators yet. So, oh my God, if this is fucking choppy, if this goes sideways, I'm gonna puke my mouth off. I'm gonna puke my ass off. Alright, what else is happening? Oh wow, Weeble with the recovery here. Shit, you might actually get me. I already have 5%. Wow, look at that recovery here. Yeah, but small caps can get clapped so fast. I missed that one. Hold on one sec. Let me see something here. Daily looks good though. And you plus have a Dragonfly Doji here. With the 5 and 10 EMA. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on my hands a little bit. I'm gonna wait for confirmation. I'm not feeling comfortable right now. Alright, we're testing 382 again on IWM. Let's see if we reject it. We break above it. Alright, so SPY coming back up to 664.72. It wants it. Alright, here we go. We touched it. Let's see what happens here. Weeble seems to be stagnated over here. Stagnation. RR. God, this company. The whole McDonald's thing still hasn't been announced yet. The whole McDonald's thing has not been announced yet. I'm a little bit spooked out here. Would you sell Celestica right now? Just got your message. Let me check. I don't even know what the fuck Celestica is. Celestica. I don't even know what the hell this thing is. Oh my God. Would I sell Celestica? TTD. I always like. Oh, look at that. So RR is about to make a massive move. Ooh. Let me see if I can catch a nice little swing trade here. Even if you go sideways. Yeah, look at that. We are somewhat to be, it seems to be toppy here. So weird. The market's acting super weird, and it's like any pullback, it's gone. Here we have GPUS here as well. 10% on the day as well. I might just DCA a bit here. I'm not gonna lie. I might just do a little bit of dabbling here. Like a shitty amount. Maybe 50 bucks. Alright. So that bearish trend line is gonna be the life on SPY right now. TTD. Let me see TTD. TTD. What's happening here? What the fuck? Seriously, Gibbs? What in the is the RSI? Yeah, no, this looks good. Hey, if you're in TTD, yeah, this looks good. This absolutely looks. Whoa. What the wait, what is this garbage? Wait, what? What is this trash? Oh my god, and I have a harmonic completion here? Is this a confirmed harmonic completion? On the 3 days, still bearish. On the daily, looks really good though. On the 3 days, super fucking. Whoa. If this is Gibbs letting me know. Whoa, whoa, SPY. What the fuck was that? Whoa, SPY. What the fuck? Whoa. So that was a fake out breakout? SPY now above the center line. Let me turn on the 15-minute. Almost touched that bearish trend line here, but those kind of wicks, that's a terminal candle here. When I see terminal candles, that's literally a harmonic candle right here. This is like a harmonic. This is one of 4 harmonic candles that I look at to confirm a trend reversal. So this is exactly the type, one of the candles for harmonics that we look for a trend reversal. That's really concerning me here. What the fuck? Oh shit! Yep, there it is. Whoa, hello, Mama Shita. Coming back down to the fake out breakout. Fake out breakout right underneath again at the 66472. Underneath again off this continuation bearish trend line here. So it smells a little choppiness where we are right now. Up against 20 EMA. TTD. Oh yeah, no, dude, this looks really fucking good. Plus the whole suite just flipped green. So that means we're about to haul ass. Get it? Again, I'm messing around with this new indicator. I'm getting a feel for it. It's just another, how do you say, string indicator, like we do with our EMAs and SMAs and all that good shenanigans here. So IWM now also getting a nice terminal inverted hammer here. So let's see if that's going to sustain itself. Small caps will get clapped. IWM. Whoops. IWM selling off a little bit here. TTD. So yeah, no, this looks really fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, breakout. I already missed that train. Catch me on the red side. I'm not flipping that. Catch me outside. How about that? God, I really want Weeble so bad, bro. My trader bias is killing me here. Alright, so RR is another one. Flipping here. I don't know. SPY and IWM just giving me bearish vibes. Then again, like inverted hammer, rejection on RSI testing that center line. Let me turn on the 5-minute. RSI not even above the center line. SPY breaking below the center line. Rejecting now at the breakout 665, coming back down off this continuation bearish trend line that we rejected multiple times, and now you're breaking below it. A lot of bearish sentiment is just giving me, like, it's not giving me confirmation to enter long on anything right now, because market could just flip red. You know, I could be wrong always. Nobody really fucking knows anything. We have ideas. But again, it's just like I'm not feeling confident here. Really not feeling confident here. I'm not gonna go on a trade and then, you know, swing 2% and then get fucked, right? Again, so look at SPY. Rejecting, at least trying to break above the 664. We broke below it, testing it, and then let's see if we can poke our head up. But like, Jesus Christ, how many more times are we gonna have to test that? Right? How many more times are we gonna test the 664? It was a clean, defined rejection level here this whole morning. We tried to break out, we back tested, we failed it, and now we're doing it again. If we break again below it, holy moly. RSI now testing the center line. Oh my God, you're rejecting it. Oh geez, old days. Just sell it already. Like, who are you just fucking lying to? Just sell off. There it is. Boom. 664 yet again. Rejection on SPY, and you're gonna get the terminal because this is like pretty much a confirmed rejection here at 664. Now people are like, all right, guys, we're done. We're not breaking here. We're not breaking here. Something's bad here. Cooking. Something's cooking. Look at that terminal candle. So, holy moly, 664, double, triple. How many fucking rejections? We have one touch. We barely broke out on the 15, and then a confirmed third touch here. Jesus Christ. All right, so this is why I say I'm not feeling confident yet. Still sitting on my hands, waiting for a trend reversal here. Looks to me 664 is the minor bearish trend line we got to break, and then we have this macro bearish trend line we got to break on SPY. So I'm not feeling confident here on the trade. Taking trades right now, really not. I'm sitting on my hands. Look, open. Oh, look at that. Open got a nice little descending scallop here. Nice little descending scallop. If you guys don't know what that is, I like to see little descending scallops. These are a continuation bearish trend. You do it, they look like J's. All right, I think they're more better on the 1 minute. All right, there you go. Nice little J's. Nice little J's. And price comes out of the key area of resistance and then rejects it. And if you guys want to know what the measurement rule for that is, well, here's your measurement rule on open, right? From the peak to the low, measurement clone, rejection breakout zone. Here's your new potential bounce area, 792. So let's see, we'll hold that up there. See if we're gonna hold that and sustain it. 664, we're not breaking above 664 here on SPY. Really nasty, really nasty way to trade. So RR also just continuously breaking up to the upside. Look at that, 422 was a clean area. Now we're testing another area of resistance here at 448. 6% on the day. I don't know, still giving me vibes. SPY's giving me bearish vibes, so I'm just gonna sit on my hands here. I'm trusting my gut here. I'm just gonna sit on my hands. We gotta break 664 and then also 665. We have two problems we gotta break over to. RSI now testing again on IWM. 6648, 448. Yikes. TTD. Holy moly. Alright, so it looks like Crypto Astra is not even listening. TTD. Very holy shit, dude. Honestly. Gibbs, are you watching this? Because I fucking hate you. Where was I? Oh my god, this thing actually looks sexy. You know what else is looking? What the? You know what else is probably sexy right now? MVTS. MVTS is probably... Why am I charting like... Why is it empty? Like, where's the... There it is. Holy shit, SPY. So 664 rejection, and now we're just selling off right here. 66... Whoa! There it is. 664. Anybody know if that has like any symbolism? Market makers like to fuck with us. Alright, so TTT, we'll just call it Titty. Titty is breaking out 3% on the day here. Let me turn on the 1 hour. Actually, 4 hours better. Alright, fine. You got me at 12. Alright, here we go. Where is my where's my indicators? Hello? There we go. Let's turn on the extension here. Oh my. So it hit the 786 clean. Hit the 786 clean. We are getting a reaction right there. 48.65 to the touch. Look at the wick on that. Perfect to the T. So let's see if we're going to break up. I mean, honestly, you're asking a lot here at this point. So I suspect a nice little pullback. Maybe back at 47.50. That'd be kind of cool. Or if not, the golden ratio, 48.10, 47.97. Looking really good, though. This looks really good. I'm not going to lie. This looks really good. Looks really, really good here. RR, 6% on the day. Too hot for my taste. Too hot for my taste, but then it's also a hot stock. Weeble at 15.14. Sorry. Feels like we're chasing now at this point. Feels like we're chasing now at this point. LWLG holding the line there. 15.16 here on bull. Let's see what happens with our RWM and SPY. If SPY comes back to 664 and it rejects it again, holy moly, I think it's going to hit even harder. If it rejects 664 once again, it's going to hit even harder to the downside. Because it can't even make up its mind right now. Alright, here we go. Wow. Titty breaking up 3% here. Titty. Whoa, IWM. Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. Breaking up 664. Confirm. Let's see. No way. What in the Holy Mary? Very titty. 48.83 titty. 3.5% right now. Titty. 3.5% on the day right now. Titty is absolutely massive here. Would I be crazy? Fuck open right now. All eyes on RR. Alright, here we go. Open. I mean, SPY. Backtest at 664. That'd be kind of hell. Alright, so now IWM is giving me bearish trends right now. Look at this one. Another one. Yeah, this is looking a little choppy right now for me. Alright, SPY 664. Backtest it. Breakout backtest. Let's see. RR coming back down a little bit. Yeah, it's feeling, I don't know why it's feeling toppy here for me. It's feeling super toppy here for some trades. So Bitcoin's also having a nice bullish day. I don't know. I guess this guy Astronaut didn't say shit, so whatever. We're gonna not hold him here. LWLG. That's one that I gotta keep an eye on. Alright, so Bitcoin, wow, massive bullish candle here. What in the fuck happened? Wow. Massive bullish candle here. Are we gonna finally break above this bearish trend line here? That's gonna be very interesting here. We got 88. Also moving on up. So Bitcoin is absolutely moving. Love to see it. Love to see that. Titty up 3.56% on the day. Titty holding the line here. RR rejecting the 448. That's totally fine. We just had a 6% day. I'm not in that trade yet. I will be though. Definitely will be. But I'm not trading in FOMO. I like to keep it on the red. I like to buy it on the red days. That's just the way it is. If it fucking rips, oh well. What am I gonna do? You missed the trade. You missed the trade. See, SPY wants to come back up, breaking above the 448. Now we got the mother of all rejection line. Let's see if it's gonna hold that. Weeble, you know, this one's definitely on my radar right now. Honestly, even at getting at these fucking highs, I'd argue it's a good discount here. 15, like the morning sell-off. We got the creeper here, but the IWM also is not giving me that vibe. Yeah, it's also rejecting again this bearish trend line. So IWM is just absolutely not giving me that confirmation. RSI testing center line. And we go here. TD up against the 20 EMA. Hold up, guys. I gotta observe the market here. Here we go again. Snot. Trendline. Rejection again here on IWM. So, very interesting to see here. RSI not above the center line. Let's run the 5 minute real quick. Get the congruent data here. That's a little choppy here. So 5 minute. Also, RSI is still below the center line, not moving above the moving average here. You know, every momentum that we had in the morning, or every small cap in the morning trades, we can give it all right back if IWM and SPY don't act nice. It's just struggling here at 664 right now, so it's a little bit rangy. A little bit rangy. SPY coming down again at the 664. Struggling to break above 664, just maintaining that momentum to the upside. So again, this is feeling very choppy today, folks. Not only that, it's giving me like we're also toppy. It's giving me toppy vibes. Very toppy vibes. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but anytime we struggle to break 664, we're just not getting there. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Very interesting. How you guys feeling? What do you guys think? You know, what kind of trades are you guys into right now? What are you guys looking at? I mean, the only thing technically, the only thing absolutely hauling ass right now is Bitcoin. I see it now. Testing that trend line here. You can arguably already hit it. Touched it. Getting a reaction on it, but it just had a massive morning trade this morning. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe you got approval for something? Crypto millionaires surged by 40% despite 160 billion market crush in September. Okay, so now we have whales coming in. Again, SPY 664. Again. Holy shit, we're struggling here. So is IWM. We're not even moving up or down. We're just a little bit choppy here. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna be very pissed. If it's another choppy day. Oh, it's gonna be choppy here, because then I'm just like not really trading. So I'm just sitting on my hands. You know, I'm just sitting on my hands. I could ease in lightly. I really love Webull. You know, and this is my personal bias because I absolutely love this company. Here we go again. All right, IWM hitting that trend line. Let's see it. Also testing that center line. Come on, let's see it. Waiting, patience. Bitcoin, absolutely massive today. Close. Titty, 3.5%. Bro, CYCU mooning? Really? CYCU?
Yeah.
Holy, what is this one? Dude, we were just looking at this fucking garbage. What in the moon? Dude, right at that trend line too. Wow. Hit the 382. Let me see here. Yeah, it still has a lot of juice left. On this thing. Yeah, plus the whole, it completely flipped green. Still has a lot of juice left here. Look at that. It touched that trend line to the T. I have an arrow here for some reason. Just had a market sell-off and an exhaustion. Oh, this thing can absolutely continue upward. Hold on, let me I'm gonna dab a little bit here. This guy lets me know on the fucking day. I'm gonna dabble a bit here. If it touches at 382, I'm gonna just throw I'm gonna throw couch change at this. I'm throwing garbage change at this. Insane comeback. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Alright, so IWM breaking up on that bearish trend line here. Our another one. Rich Tech Robots. CYCU, if it touches at 34, I'm gonna put a little buy order here at $100. Not financial advice. Let me just throw $100 at this thing. I'm gonna just do a little buy order. What's the number? 382, 3452. 3452. I'm gonna do a little buy limit order here. If I can get to it. I'm gonna throw $100 at this garbage. Alright, I got a limit order buy here at 3450. I got a nice little garbage amount there thrown at it. Alright, again, SPY 66472. Dude, I'm not feeling comfortable. Oh my god, here we go. Touching it. RR breaking. Yeah, it's too high. You know, arguably RR is just getting started. Let me double check here. Yeah, it's just getting started here. Huh. Very insane comeback. Oh! What? Did I get hit? No, not yet. In touch. Let's go, CYCU, you piece of shit. Oh my god, SPY. Again, 66472. Rejection, 66472. Dude, at some point, it's got to completely fail. Like, it's just not breaking 66472 right now. It's really not having a good time. CYCU exact. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to have CYCU over here. Holy shit. Holy, yeah. CYCU definitely still has a lot of gas. CYCU definitely has a lot of gas. Let me turn on the daily on this thing. Oh yeah, this thing has a lot of fucking gas. Perfect touch to that trend line. Or arrow, whatever the fuck I pointed. I pointed an arrow here for some reason. I'm not sure why, but... Oh, there it is. The trend line here at the 4 hour. Wow, beautiful touch. Beautiful touch. Yeah, so this is just exhausting. Remember, guys, this thing is inside a BARR, bump and run, folks. So, bump and runs are very, as you guys know, LWLG is a great example. Ran up fucking close to 40% in 2 days. Alright, again, 664 rejection on SPY again. So, again, guys, this is feeling a little toppy here. Mega Macro 236 somewhere at 60 cents. Okay, I'll double check. See if we come up with the same thesis, but I don't know. Something's a little weird on SPY right now. 1 second. Little toppy here. $664 is what we gotta break above and sustain it. Otherwise, it's just another fucking It's choppiness, bro. Be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be right back, guys. Alright, we back, folks. We are back. Let's see what's happening here. We are back. Bitcoin 114 here. Bitcoin now touching our trend line. Touching the trend line here. Very, very key on the daily too. This bearish trend line on the daily. Alright, let's just, oh, Rich Tech, 7%. Whoa. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers there. Rich Tech giving me fuck you, ready to go vibes. Honestly, this is looking really fucking bullish for me. Even at these highs, you know, you might just not see this thing come back down again. It's really interesting. What's happening here on Rich Tech? Very, very interesting. All right, so looks like it wants up. All right, here we go. So SPY wants to hit this bearish trend line here. Let's see if we can break above it. That'd be kind of cool, right? That'd be kind of cool. So it looks like Webull is sustaining here at 1530. Not really moving much. What's the volume on this thing? 9 million. So hype is a little bit. It's just consolidating. Okay, that's pretty cool. RR. Shit, you might actually catch me. Catch me outside. All right, CYCU absolutely disgusting. 236 rejection right now. Let's see if it holds. RR absolutely disgusting right now. Absolutely disgusting. It's a really good stock though. It's robotics play, and if everybody's getting that little itch for AI, you know what else is gonna start booming? Yeah, robotics. Robotics is gonna be that nice little fucking itch. It's gonna be a nice little itch play down the road, folks. You know what? CYCU still got my order at 34.53. I doubt it's gonna get there, but hey, LWLG is another one we gotta look into. LWLG, let me double check where we at with LWLG. It's at key support. You know, it had a nice little rip pre-market. Huh. God, I'm really, you know what? Knowing how LWLG moves, let me just go ahead and chart her real quick. I might buy some calls, I'm not gonna lie. I might buy some calls. Let me double check. LWLG. Oh, yeah. God damn it, but then I see this. Yeah, I gotta respect that. Right? I gotta respect that. LWLG. If the MACD really brings it down, this is on the daily too, folks. You know, I drew this MACD ascending wedge here, and we got divergences, bearish divergence panning out right now. But if I have to respect and look at the price action, I would really want it back down at this bearish trend line here, support line, and then play some calls on LWLG. I wouldn't mind that. I just gotta respect the price action, you know, respect the trend. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I'm right, right? So let's see what the overall macro is giving us. Like I said, robotics right now is hot. You can definitely get 10% out of this. Let's go back to IWM. See if it's gonna give us that 10%. No, it's not giving us the extra push we're looking for right now. But it looks good so far. This looks good so far. I guess everybody's holding off on the general meeting tomorrow. If you guys don't know, there's a general. The entire military general in the entire world are all meeting up tomorrow. Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi. I'm not sure where exactly is it. Wolf? No way. Get the fuck out. No, you're not. You're lying right now, right? You're lying. Whoa! 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 What happened? Dude! What? What the fuck? Someone explain. Someone explain what's happening here. Dude, no, okay. Now we gotta fucking look at this. Dude, what's happening here? Dude. It was closed by... It was... What? I know it was bankrupt. I know that. And then they closed the... Yeah. I know it was bankrupt. But this 1200 move... That's not just any move. Wait, what? Say that again? Hold on. I'm losing words right now. Hold up. Makes no sense. Hold on. I gotta research this now because I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. What's happening? Hold on. I gotta find the new. What the fuck, dude? Hold up. I'm not gonna. I just can't ignore this. Hold up, folks. Account was off charts today. There was no pre-market hours on Wolf. The chart was blank today. Dude, no, that's, you don't get $1,200 move, 1200% moves just on, you have to have significant moves. Like we're talking Apple bought into them levels, like that level of news. Give me 1 second, folks. I gotta figure this out. I'm not just gonna ignore this right now. I'm gonna cry, if anything. I'm gonna honestly cry a little bit. Alright, hold up. Something's going on. Alright, Wolf Speed, did you just... right now... I don't see anything on Wolf Speed, guys. I'm not seeing shit on Wolf Speed. What's happening? Guys, what's... I see shit on Wolf Speed. Up 1,200%? I can't find news. Hold up, folks. Nothing was on. What the fuck? Turn on your Hikanashi when you have gaps or like empty charts right now. Dude, are you fucking kidding me right now? Dude, alright, I want to know something. Was this pre-market? Was this all pre-market? I need to know. Hold up, I need to know. Was this pre-market or opening bell? Nothing? Yeah, I'm not seeing shit. I'm not. And pre-market was off on Wolf. Really weird. It was opening bell? Bro, what the fuck? Hold up. We might get a little bit of information now. I see Dean typing here. Let me see if Dean actually says something here. This makes absolutely no sense. I got nothing on my end. I'm really fucking I'm lost with words, honestly. I'm really fucking lost with words. Oh my god, dude, you really can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. 813 23 17, bro. Wrong Wolf for me. I'm long and big in Wolf, but here... Wolf Speed performed a merger holder will receive plus 1 escrow per share held. Holy shit. Thank you for the confirmation. There it is, folks. So Wolf performed a merger. Holders will receive 85 3 new share of Wolf Speed plus 1 escrow share per share held. What the act, but doesn't seem to be tradable at the moment. Doesn't seem to be tradable at the moment. Let me double check if I can trade it. Super interesting. Checking now. I'm gonna check if I can trade Wolf Speed. Wolf Speed is not tradable. Can I buy? Oh shit, wait a minute. Can I buy? Let me see. Oh shit, you can't trade it. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, you can't trade it. Holy shit. You can't trade it. Never seen this. Never seen this in my life. Dude, so what happened? Can you sell? You can't even sell? Wait, I need more details on why this is happening. Dude, you can't even fucking buy or sell Wolf Speed. That is I've never seen that in my life, folks, ever. And I've been doing this for 7, 8, when actually no, I've been doing wow, how long has it been? Since 2000, fucking 15. I've been doing this for like 9. How many years is that now? How many years is that? 2000. That's 10 years, folks. Holy shit. All right, again, SPY breaking 664, not holding up above it. So I feel like it's a little toppy here. Again, IWM also 242. 242 seems to be a nice. Hold on, I'm still looking at Wolf Speed, finding some information on what the fuck is happening right now. Trying to make understanding of what like. I don't get it. I've been doing this for 10 years. 10 years. And alright, so the IW SPY continuously breaking below 664. That seems to be the hard line, folks. We're not getting above that 664. SLDP coming down. I like that. SLDP coming down. Show me the money. Yes. Nice. Oh, yes. Nice, 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 nice. I love that. Good eye, good eye, good eye. I like seeing discounts. I love seeing discounts. Yeah, so as long as we get this bearish, I'm gonna keep this on here. I'm gonna continue looking up what I'm trying to understand of what's happening. Discord's going off right now. I need to see what the fuck this means for Wolf Speed. I really need to see what this means for Wolf Speed. I know Wonderful probably has the headline news, or Gibbs has a little bit more understanding what the fuck that means. Alright, so SPY continues. Whoa, okay, that's a significant sell-off on SPY. Yeah, this is why I want to take no trades. 664 was a clean area defined where we needed to break, and then the hard line is your bearish trend line here. So very interesting to see that we're not even getting above that, but we continuously break down 664. So this is just not looking good. Now all right, so Dean is responding. Remember, all the companies that had shareholders for the units warrants. Well, BBBY is also doing a similar action to GME warrants, only a day apart from GG. Oof. Love the insight, brother. Alright, selling off a little bit here, folks. IWM and SPY. Alright, BBBY. Let's take a look at BBBY. Oh, yeah, BBBY, honestly. Alright, this is honestly, I've never seen this in my entire life, folks. Never seen this in my entire life. BBBY, but, you know, we're going to keep an eye on BBBY. Alright, let's see what's happening with BBBY. Turn on our regular candles. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. BBBY, he said it's good. He says it's good. Actually, I see why he says it's good. We are getting a little bear. Ooh, he says it's good, and I see why. Ooh, buy the dip opportunity, and it's Bath and Body Works. Guys, if you don't know shit about Bath and Body Works, my girlfriend shops at this store, and if she had $1,000 to kill, she would absolutely purchase everything inside the store at BBBY. So I am honestly, I can see why. We are getting a little bit of bearish candles here. Whole suite on the monthly, very bearish here. So it looks like still of a sell-off, but completely flip. It's completely flippy on the weekly. Hold up, let me see something before I chart BBBY. I like what I see here on BBBY, actually. Alright, IWM and SPY continuously selling off much more to the bear side. We're about to flip red on IWM. Bath and Body announces dividend of warrant to shareholders. Oh my days. Oh my days. Announces dividend of warrant to share. Money, money, money. Fucking love it, bro. Alright, so BBBY is issuing dividends. Now you got my interest, bitch. Now you definitely got my interest here. Whoever this Marcus Lemonis is, who the fuck is... Why have I seen that name before? Oh, it's Marcus! I'm following you. It's the guy who invests in small cap companies. Private and they go public. God, I haven't seen Marcus. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, RR. What's happening here? Whoa, whoa. RR completely just had a bullish candle ready to rip here. Something's cooking. Hold up. Something's cooking on RR. Hold up. I gotta flip it now to fucking RR, dude. Dude, you don't get those kind of candles on a daily here. Look at these candles here. Dude, the entire market is so volatile. The entire market is so volatile, I have no words. No words. Alright, so BBBY. Follow Marcus Lemonos, guys. That guy's a great investor. Great investor. Okay, so let's turn on BBBY. Alright, so you are getting dividends here. 603,000 daily MACD coiling. Ooh, and you also have the ADX, the positive DI coiling at the same time. And pivot zone here on the RSI as well. We are breaking above it. Rejection off the RSI. We never really broke above it. So inclination, if we get the small caps, or I should say the IWM and SPY, giving us that momentum to the upside, BBBY is going to look very sassy. CYCU also breaking down a little bit. RRR. This one really is piquing my interest right now. And BBBY here. Let's see here. So SPY and IWM. IWM barely about to flip red. Barely making it right now. Barely making it right now, bro. Barely fucking making it. Alright, let me turn on BBBY right now. Let's get some idea. What's happening with BBBY? Dean is a very credible source. He's the man of the hour. He's the man of the hour. So it looks like we bounced off the golden pocket here. Is that a bat? No, that's a Gartley. That's a Gartley, bearish Gartley here. Let me double check. Let me just confirm that. If it did hit the Gartley here, 786. 786. Oh yeah, nah, dude, this is the reversal here. Oh no, this is the fucking clean reversal. I might actually dab a little bit here. Let me just confirm. 1 second. Let me just confirm here. Yeah, that's a Gartley there, folks. That's a Gartley. Alright, let me go ahead. Clean Gartley. Bearish. Completion on BBY. Hitting golden pocket. Reversal. Reversal looking hella good. Could buying Wolfspeed today set you up for life? Alright. Could buy. The story is fascinating one. Here we have a story from Wonderful. Replacing the time March, the stock's multi-year sell-off. Is Wolfspeed just ahead of its time? Yeah, but we can't trade it. When can we trade it, Wonderful? Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond looking really... Alright, Wolf now breaking down from 12. It's at 5 now. It's at 500% now. Selling off. But you can't trade it yet. When can we trade it? Does anybody know? Alright, guys. Keep an eye on the BBBY. Honestly, BBBY looking really interesting here. Bed Bath & Beyond. If you guys don't know what the fuck that is, I'm telling you right now. It's literally a woman's honeypot. Like, it literally is like a place where women just spend money all day. I mean, my girlfriend goes here any chance she gets. She likes to smell good. She wants to inflame the house with fucking with smelly candles. I'm telling you, this fucking place, it eats my pockets, and I hate it. But, you know, happy wife, happy life, right? Ha 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 ha. All right, so all right, guys. So I'm gonna keep. All right, so Gartley. All right, I'm just gonna post the channel here on the Discord. I'm about to go over. BBBY right now, actually. I think we got something here. Alright, so first thing first, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and join the Discord, ladies and gents. Join the Discord, ladies and gents. Like the video, folks. Alright, so first things first that I'm seeing here, right now, we must have had a really nice run on the opening bell here, a pre-market bell. We have that Gravestone Doji, or just a Long Wick Shadow, not a Gravestone, excuse me. Long Wick Shadow spinning top here. So what I do love the most that we're finding key area of support right at this defined trend line, which is right here. Where the fuck is it? Where the hell's my, there it is. Jesus Christ. Alright, not that one, excuse me. There you go. Whoops. Right there at the 933. Volume is still weak. Nothing moving in. Nothing calling my. Nothing's like really fascinating here. But in terms of that momentum to the upside, sell off and now find support at 933. You know, you got the whole sweet haul in green. Really? Oh, wow, dude. How did I miss this? Hold up. What's the EMAs? We were above the 5. Hold up. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, we're above the 5. We got to break above the 10. And the MACD also coiling. Plus the ADX, excuse me, the positive DI coiling to the upside. And look at that ADX about to also slime right up above the positive DI. This looks really good in terms of a reversal. Whole sweet flip red, but this can completely flip green once we get the candles right above it. Now, a little risky here on the 3-day. On the 3-day, again, the rejection, these candles is very, very defined where we are sitting at right now. It's having a little bit of trouble breaking above the 0.5. We had one candle here and the second candle here. Rejection line, but then again, look at the pivot zone on the RSI, guys. What does that tell you? Look at the pivot zone on the RSI. Very, very clean, defined support zone. Very, very clean, defined support zone, which is why I'm saying, hey, this could potentially be a nice little reversal. So, it's pretty much point of contention where we are right now at this golden pocket. And then we also got the MACD below the center line, but we crossed the signal line. So a lot of things to be either worried about or excited about, but it's literally at the make or break shift right now on BBBY. Now with that kind of news, I suspect that we should start hauling out to the upside, because look at the candle. At the end of the day, you get the candle here, that's an inverted hammer, but it's not at the impulse. It's really not at the impulse, and you're plus at a key support at 933. So this was just a pre-market move. I'm not really worried about that, but looks really good here, BBBY. Looks really fucking good here. As long as we have the macro sentiment, and let me double check the macro sentiment. We have IWM and SPY. So again, this is what's really going to haul ass to continuation run to the upside, is if IWM and SPY give us that confirmation that we're going to continue to the upside. So these two guys not acting nice, BBBY, it's just gonna slice you off. So let's see here. Let's see. I mean, getting to DCA a little bit here would be nice. You can never really time these things perfectly, but if you buy at support, where it's at right now, technically, in theory, you are at support. Okay, you didn't even break below this engulfing bullish candle here. In theory, you're at support. Okay. Alright, so if RSI comes back down at this pivot zone, alright, well then, you know what? That's your second touch. and then hopefully we get back to the center line on the RSI. So really nice to see. We are getting supports here. We have a lot of support here at this bearish trend line. So if we reject here, come back to this pivot zone, let's see if we can get that nice momentum to the upside. All right, so I'm gonna be patient with this one. I'm gonna be very patient. This one's on my radar right now, actually. Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm telling you, this is just one of those fucking companies that you're gonna want to actually, you're gonna want to be interested in this shit, okay? This is a woman's, oh my god. Okay. This is the part of me where I was like, okay, I drew this box some point back many months ago because this color segue that I have here, I don't use this color segue, and this was many months ago. So I somehow drew a box here many months ago, and thus look at what's happening right now on, holy shit. Okay guys, let me explain something to you. Okay guys, let me explain something to you folks. This is what you call a rounding top pattern. And not just any rounding top. Oh my god. Dudes. Oh shit. Yeah, BBBY on your radar. Rounding top, tall pattern confirmed. Top 3, the best performing at that, and the right lip hitting previous left lip launch pad equals robust and reliability. BBBY on your radar, folks. It's tall 2, best performing. Yup. Jay-Z knows it. Jay-Z fucking knows it. That's the tall one. And look at that at key support right lip area. Yeah, nah, dude, this is actually fuckery. Yeah, this is actually a fuckery right here. I think we're actually at lows here. Now we gotta find a bear thesis though, because we can't just can't. I'm excited about this, but we also gotta flip over to the bear thesis. Hold up. What the bro? What is happening with RR? Dude, something's happening here. Whoa, SPY, not looking good. RR really ripping. While SPY selling off, folks. SPY selling off RR now. What in the fuck is happening here? So we rejected the 664 multiple times, but RR absolutely ripping. SPY is completely selling. Multiple bearish touches, multiple negation here at 664. And look, we are seeing the reaction because of that. And look, RRR coming. It's absolutely having a massive day right now. Opposite to the SPY movement. IWM also not giving us that momentum to the upside. Right lip of performance. Yes, right lip is right. Exactly, Jay-Z. Exactly. So what is happening right now with RRR? Something just flipped here on RR. Not sure what's happening here. BBBY absolutely on my radar as we speak. Nice little sell-off. You can't argue with that. Market's selling off, but BBBY is just sustaining itself nice and slow. Nice and slow. Can we confirm if there's a recession, if BBBY is a way to hedge, like with EL? EL? Can we confirm? Let me see something. Let me see BBBY on 2008. Let me see BBBY is a hedge against recession if we actually have a bearish recession. Hold up. Let me see if we actually have a bearish. If we can find reason. Can it hedge against recessions? 2008 is one way to start, right? 2008. Oh shit! It is a recession. Wait, no. Hold on. When did recession start? Oh shit! Yeah, BBBY is a hedge against recession. 2008. Look at this, folks. 2008 recession. Then we had the 2022. 2022. Let me see here. 2022. No, it wasn't recession. It wasn't a hedge in 2022. So no. But we are literally at the right lip of this tall rounding pattern. You know what? Oh man. So look at that. We held off here at 664 on SPY, and look at that. It paid off. It pays off just to hold off a little bit, wait for confirmation. BBBY is absolutely on my radar. It's finding bounce here, 663.50, 63.71 here at the 786 extension level here. Looking good now. Honestly, something's going on with RR. Absolutely fucking parabolic, dude. Something stupid is going on with RR. Market's selling off, but RR is absolutely rippy. It's just going against the trend. That's just a lot of volume kicking. Oh my god. Okay, SPY selling off here at 663. I did say feels a little toppy today. Feels a little toppy today. BBBY is not even selling with the market. It's just holding the line here. It's just holding line. SPY absolutely get. What the fuck? Dude, what is happening? Oh yeah, dude, something's cooking. SPY's absolutely breaking below the center line on the 15. 30 minute about to touch. And if you see the 30 minute, the last time we touched this was Friday. Seems to be a key area of support. So if we fail this on the RSI, that's gonna be very, very concerning here on the 15 minutes. So we're gonna continue to monitor that here. BBBY, it is absolutely. Shout out to the girlfriend. Happy birthday, my love. I won't say the name. Happy birthday, my love. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, RSI on SPY. We break below the center line here. I'll be a little bit worried. RR absolutely killing it. Not breaking below trend. It's just absolutely just wanting to go up. 8% on the day right now. SPY monitoring this on the 15 minute. Let's fucking go. BBBY. I love what I'm seeing on BBBY. Honestly, you might even get me here. Let me double check. I gotta really hold on. I'm really excited about BBBY. Just 1 second here. All right, we are at the pivot zone here on the RSI. SPS 666. What's going on, Nudie Punk? SPX 666. Let's take a look at that. Oh shit, 666, yeah. Oh god. So this thing is following suit with SPY. Look at this. Another bearish trend line here. No, you know what's? It's funny. Wow, RR broke below trend, broke above trend. What the fuck? Something's cooking here with RR. Honestly, it's not making sense to me. What's happening with RR? Newfie Punk. I took a picture of. Whoa, SPY, dudes. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is why you hold off an hour in the market. Look at that. Now touching the one, folks. Touching the one. Sellers. Oh, dude, if you absolutely sell off here, I'm going to have to readjust the Fibonacci extension levels, but this is not good. So it completely rejected 664. Multiple bearish touches here. Multiple bearish touches here. Rejection on the 5 minute. Look at the RSI completely trying to break above the RSI, but no. So now RSI and IWM, SPY and IWM completely selling off. Small caps are about to get the brute force of this sell-off right now. It's a little bit laggy, but RR absolutely breaking against the trend. It's just moving on up. Let's go back on BBBY. I really want to get into BBBY, but I gotta wait for the confirmation here because we have SPY and IWM not giving us the confirmation. RSI is well below the center line and about to touch a bearish trend line here. I suspect a little bit of divergence. Let me see if we can spot divergence here on the 5 minute. 14 count. Don't see it much yet. No, we're not seeing touch. And if anything, look what's happening with SPY. It looks like an inverted descending scalp on top of that, folks. Inverted descending scalp on top of that. If you guys don't know what that is, okay, it's not the pattern you want to see on SPY real quick. So let me go ahead and draw that for you folks. All right, let me go ahead and draw that. Looks like a very, very descending inverted scalp here. So That's what it technically would look like. Got the nice right leg here, dipping a little bit more to the downside here, but this is not looking good here. Not looking good. Not looking good. And the pattern to these guys are exactly this. Alright. Hold up, something's going off on my indicator, folks. ONDS! 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 Get the fuck out of here. 10%? 10% ONDS. Seriously, hold up. Absolutely no fucking way, dude. Wait, what the? Why is my shit not loading? ONDS, hello? Alright, here we go. Smack the 0.5872 to the T, folks. Off of this Fibonacci extension level. How are you catching 10% days? How? How, bro? Market selling and you're ripping. Dude, market selling and it's ripping. OPAD add support. OPAD add support. Alright, we're gonna have to. There's so many tickers right now on fucking. It's on parabolic dick mode. Bearish. Yeah. Yeah. Clean support too. No, it's about to. Not yet. It's about to actually. Arguably, no, it is a descending. It is definitely a descending. Let's see if we can catch multiple confluences here. Closure. Alright, arguably there, yeah. Actually, no, it's at support. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. And depending on the type of trader you are, if you like closure bodies, and arguably, yeah, we're gonna hit that trend line right there at support 413, right? Clean defined descending triangle. This is cleanest one yet. Really nice. Alright, let's see what's happening with SPY and IWM here. I mean, hey, if we can catch the waves, fuck it. CUC, whatever the fuck. Now at 13%, sustaining itself. ONDS, why? RSI, hit the RSI bull zone, coming back down here. So, you know, if you want to know the trend on this thing, well, you know, just look at your 5 and 10 EMA. Absolutely disgusting. 10% on the fucking day. 10% on the day. BBBY is definitely on my radar, folks. Weeble, another one on my radar. Weeble is definitely on my radar. There's a lot of things on my radar. Don't have enough money for everything, but RR absolutely holding the line here. 7% on the day. Can completely go another 5. You know what? If I have to trust my instincts. That's a bullish. It's not even a hammer yet. It's a spinning top. Not even a spinning top. Solid power coming down here. Add support. ONDS just disgusting. IWM and SPY still giving me bearish vibes right now. It's not giving me confirmation. The only one that really wants to fuck around and find out is RR. Honestly. The only one that really wants to fuck around and find out is RR. The only one that really wants to fuck around and find out is RR. Let me see if I can catch RR here. GPUS, folks. GPUS still up 12%. Open. Moving on up a little bit here. If I had to suspect... If I had to suspect here, RR showing me fuck you vibes, and I mean a good one too. Fuck you vibes meaning it wants another run up here. It actually would like another run up here. Then you're technically trading hot. You're running hot. You're running hot. You're running hot. You're running hot. And it did bounce at a key support area, pivot zone. Yeah, it did literally bounce off a key support area. To the T at that. You're running hot if you start trading RR at these highs. IWM Inspire completely selling off, so it's a hot trade. But if you think it's gonna go up tomorrow, good luck, right? Wow, this looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, this looks really good. This looks really good. Plus, I said 382 bounce. Continuation run. I said it and I didn't fucking take the trade. Running hot. Now, if you double touch the 1 hour, let me double check here. So you're gonna double top here at the 382, 236. You double topping right here at 455. Let me see something here. Do we still have enough juice in the tank? Do we still have enough juice in the tank? Do we still have enough juice in the tank? Yeah, no. 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 IWM Inspired just not giving us that extra juice. 11:26, folks. Weeble selling off a little bit here. Following IWM and SPY. CYCU now arguably had a nice little run. Look at that. So now you got this trend line you got to worry about. See if we get the rejection here. But then it's also finding support right at that trend line. So technically on the 1 minute, what does this look like, folks? A nice little descending wedge or descending triangle. Descending triangle here, folks. Love to see it. RR and IWM. Damn, RR really is pushing. Really is pushing. All right, here we go. CUCW, whatever the hell you call it. Did I actually get filled at my zone? Sound, another one selling off today, folks. Selling off today, Sound. Remember we spoke on this 3 rising valleys here on Sound. 3 rising valleys here on Sound. Absolutely potential by the dip here. By the dip at 15, and it is technically red on the day. All right, technically red. I'm telling you, RR is just doing stupid things right now. All right, here we go. CUCW hitting that trend line here. I'm really keeping an eye on RR. It's giving me like continuation momentum vibes for tomorrow. All right, so pounce off the pivot zone. Volume moving average is at 42. We haven't even announced the fucking McDonald's deal. IWM and SPY selling off. You know, we're really at a point of contention. You just had a 7% ripper. When do we have earnings? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're announcing something today. Hold up, folks. Hold up. I think RR announcement. I think RR is announcing something here today. I think it was today, the 29th. Hold up, folks. Hold up. Somebody mentioned something earlier that RR is having an announcement, and I want to make sure I'm right on this one. I think we are going to get an announcement here. Hold up. Where the fuck is it? RR has an announcement. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, I think we have an announcement here. 1 second, folks. 1 second here. I might actually just DCA. RR, so, investors meeting. There's an investors meeting, 1 p.m. Pacific. Investors meeting 1 p.m. Pacific here on RR, folks. RR 1 p.m. Pacific. What time is that in East? What time is that in East? What time is 1 p.m. PST to EST? 4 p.m. East, folks. So at closure. Shit, you might actually catch me here. You might actually catch me here. Just to throw money at RR at these lows because they have an investor meeting at 4 p.m. East. There is a 4 p.m. Investor meeting here on RR. Fuck. There is an investors meeting here on RR at 4 p.m. East, so 1 p.m. Central. Let me just go ahead and get you that confirmation here. There it is. This guy is, I follow this dude. He's like a RR fanatic, folks. RR fanatic, folks. So, you know, this guy definitely fucking hypes RR to Kingdom Come. Post it on the Discord, folks. Follow that guy if you're into RR robotics play. Listen, robotics is the future. No denying that. No fucking denying that. Are you willing to sacrifice? Alright, let's see if we can catch RR at a nice level. I just want to, if there is an investors meeting today, then you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Maybe they're going to announce McDonald's. Maybe they're not. Alright, so here we go. SPY and IWM selling off. This is the risk I'm talking about. You're not supposed to trade. You're not supposed to trade on a trendy day here, folks. But RR, if it's true, that investors meeting is going to send it to another level here. Not financial advice. SPY and IWM selling off. Not giving us that bullish momentum here. Could be nothing, could be something. Could be something, could be nothing here. Alright, here's the link. Actually, let me give you guys the link. You guys don't have to fucking... Here, this is much better. Why did I just take a picture of it when I can just give you the link? Alright, the link Discord got the link to the guy. There is an investor meeting on RR, apparently. Allegedly. Are they really buying this shit up because of that? It is showing signs of the reasoning behind this movement here on RR. I mean, you don't get this kind of volume just because it's a special day. I mean, you don't get this kind of volume just on regular day. You get it because of hype. You get this volume because of potential events. Something's going on here. IWM selling off in SPY. IWM selling off here. It can get really pukey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It can get real pukey real fast, folks. It can get real pukey real fast here, folks. Really interesting to see here. RR completely saying fuck you. It's saying fuck off. RR holding the line here. Massive amount of volume just slipping in here. Let me see RR here on the volume here. So we have 42 moving average and volume 32. And it bounced out that key pivot zone on the RS side. Guys, this is absolutely disgusting. If this announcement at 5 o'clock or 4 p.m. Central East is something significant at this investors meeting, you know, I'm willing to fucking put a little couch change here. IWM and SPY not really giving us that momentum here. But if you're right, and they announce who their partnership is, who the fuck knows, right? Might be significant here. You know, RR really got my interest here. Really has my interest here. 42 million. We dropped 2% on the day thus far. It's a hot trade. It's a hot trade. It's a hot trade here. SPY not looking good here. Still a hot trade. Alright, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, we already have the momentum to the downside. Double bounce here at the 236. 395. Okay, we got that under control. We don't need that anymore. Alright, we have the Fibonacci here. Let's draw it exactly. Bingo. At the 236. That's a doji candle on the daily. Excuse me, no. That's on the 12 hour. Alright, so long wick shadow. Long wick shadow here. And it's at the 50 higher end of this bar. It's a 50% higher end of this bar. So that means a lot of buyers are right at this fucking whole suite. Pushed it up. Above the 5 EMA, above the 10, and above VWAP. This smells continuation. Like heavy. This smells continuation. 441 risk, hot trade at that, and then plus investor meeting at 4 p.m. East. Risky. Lot of risk to the downside here. Lots of risk. Wow, SPY pukey. RR holding the line even on a 5% day, folks. So there's a lot of positive catalysts with RR, but you also have a lot of negative bearish sentiment on RR as well. Just disgusting. Now, did we peak? I'm trying to catch a trade here on RR. Investors meeting is today. Look, look. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Robotics is gonna be the next boom compared to AI. And to be honest with you, oh my God, SPY now selling off over here. Hold on 1 second, folks. SPY completely puking now. 663. We're gonna have to adjust these levels now on the Fibonacci extension here. So what we're gonna do is gonna take it from this impulse here. We're gonna take this away. Now we're gonna just readjust the. Yeah, we're gonna readjust it now. Now we're gonna draw the Fibonacci extension. Here, and now here, folks. That's your new Fibonacci extension levels to the downside, folks. This is not looking good. It's not. And look, RR, SPY, pukey, RR holding. Volume is intense here at these levels here. Volume is intense here. Intense. I'm being patient. Webull also trying to find a rebound here, but I just gotta be patient here. I gotta be reasonable. It's a hot trade, especially at these highs, but RR absolutely on the daily just showing bullish momentum continuation and bounce at the key pivot zone. Volume is stepping in here, but I gotta respect the trend here right now. Right now, today is not looking really good on SPY, and we are seeing that continuation to the downside with a descending inverted scallop also panning out. Webull trying to find life right at that $15 mark again, and we're gonna see if we're gonna hold that sustainability, or at least hit this trend line here. See if it's gonna hold. So RR, okay, we are seeing a little bit of breakdown on RR. If you catch me at 422 on RR, I'm gonna buy. If you catch me at 422, I'm going to buy RR. I'm gonna take a lace. I'm gonna put a little bit of money right here at 422. I wouldn't mind DCing a little bit if the investors meeting ends up being something really profound. I'll be happy to have a little bit of skin in the game here. So just watching the overall market, seeing what the trend is. Webull, absolutely not. Just following the day. CTM is another one. So APLD, this one is actually not having a good day. Not having a good day. Had a nice little sell up, but look at the rebound immediately. Once you catch any waves to the upside, it's just going to completely move up. All right, so RR absolutely looking good here. Keep coming down, baby. Just keep coming down. Keep it down, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. I don't mind catching you at lows. Come on, keep it selling. Come on. Weeble. Alright, that rejection line. Let's see if it holds. Let's see the Discord real quick. Members here, Matt. We got a new Discord member here, Matt. Let's see here. Rich Nerd. Matt, you with me here? We got a new Discord member here. Let me go ahead and just send them the regular questionnaire here. Matt, you with me? Oh wait, he's not with me. There you go. Matt, if you're with me, just answer the question. That way I know you're not a bot. If you're still following me here. Alright, Weeble. I really want in Weeble, but this IWM and SPY really saying fuck off. IWM and SPY really not giving me that confidence to start investing at these highs right now. So I'm just being wary about the overall market sentiment. I will buy on a red day or red moments. SPY now selling off a tad bit here at 663 at the 382. RSI still below the center line, now touching the bear zone. Let's see if we can bounce off this key pivot zone here at the 2443 on the RSI line. We're going to monitor that real quick. Really not giving me the confidence that I need. But overall, market, this is a great buy the dip opportunity for some folks. You know, if you guys believe in the conviction, if you guys think that it's going to continue going up, knock yourself out, folks. Knock yourself out. RR is really fucking interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Weeble. Weeble trying to flip. Trying to flip here. Trying to flip here. Weeble is trying to flip. Oh boy, man, it can get really ugly out there. Let me see something. OPED at support. Weeble trying, breaking out of that trend line. Let's see if it's sustained. Breakout and then back test it. Breakout and back test that trend line, then you got me in. Look at that bounce here on Weeble. Super interesting how it just came back at the 15. Finding life there, so that's cute. That's cute. That's real cute. How you guys doing? How's the chat? Guys, join the Discord, like the channel. If you're watching this, just hit the like button. I really would appreciate it. Doesn't cost much. Would really honestly appreciate it. Oh yeah, BBBY is one we got to keep on the radar. BBBY here, folks. Man, I mean, you really want me to dab here. You really want me to dab here on BBBY. God, this is super fucking interesting here on BBBY. Why are you doing this to me? I don't know. I don't know why you're doing this to me. I don't know why you're doing this to me, you son of a bitch. BBBY is definitely on my fucking list now. Huh. $11. RSI. Why are you calling my name? Why? Why? Why are you calling my name? Why? Why are you calling my name? Huh. One second. My risk reward here. And then BBBY is doing the thing here. Then IWM and SPY, and also not giving us that momentum here. Monitoring overall market right now, just giving me vibes. Giving me fuck you vibes right now. RR is definitely giving me fuck you vibes, honestly. It's giving me fuck you vibes. It's really holding the line here. I mean, on the 30 minute, right? It's just sustaining here. But on the daily, I mean, this thing can absolutely just continue upward here. And you also have the MACD. I mean, if we miss it, we miss it, but it's holding the line here. Oh, God. BBBY. BBBY. Hello. I'm back in RR at small position. Yeah, absolutely. RRR absolutely is just, it's giving me fuck you vibes again. It's really giving me fuck you vibes. Really giving me fuck you vibes. And when it gives me fuck you vibes, that's pretty much the check ASST if you don't mind. ASST, sure thing. I shall. Give me a second. Let's see if I can catch RRR here. If that announcement is true. If that announcement is true, we are just getting started. We are just getting started. If the announcement is true here. I'm telling you, just the whole RRR movement really giving me market. 1 second here, folks. Uno segundo. One minute. Just give me a second. Trying to get a trade here. If I can catch a bottom. All right, 1 segundo. ASST real quick. Let's do ASST real quick. I'll do whoa! Hello. Whoa! ASST. Is this not moving with Bitcoin? Let me check Bitcoin. Yeah, this is not okay. Yeah, it is moving with Bitcoin because we just had a sell-off. I mean, we hit a pivot at top, but it's not. Oh no, it's not moving with Bitcoin. Yeah, this is super fucking eerie right here. So, you know, we were in this trade. I got stop lost a couple days ago. Now, let's see if we're actually hitting our exits. Shorts are exiting their positions at key area support. No, this thing just broke the 786. Let me see here. Yeah, broke the 786. Okay, so the ratios are actually in line. We also have the closure body candles plus the wick shadow at the golden ratio, so that's added confluence. Yeah, they're breaking. Oh Jesus Christ, on the daily. Yeah, RR. Yeah, it's not looking good. SPY and IWM still giving you fuck you vibes right now. Give me 1 second, folks. So ASST, you know, on the daily. Let me actually. Where the hell is the? No way. So on the 12-hour, you get to see it, but on this hour, no. Let me move this down a little bit. Now that's much better. Right there. Boom. That's much better. Yeah, we broke below that. All right, so we're going to have to adjust it again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're going to have to adjust this again because it broke another key area of support. Let me make sure I get this right. Got the flip. Here we go. And we can just draw it right there, actually. We can just take that and take it from there. All right. Sustain it here at the impulse. Previous candle. You can even do this. You can even take it from this impulse right here, actually. And you see that it's breaking key areas. All right, so look, the 0.5. So we'll have it there. We'll hold it there. And we'll sustain. So look at that R. Hold in line at 439. A lot of volume coming RSI testing bear zone soon. On what? On the 1 daily? Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, it's touching it on the 12 hours. Oh, it's almost there too. And look at the key area of support, right? Look at this key area of support on the 12 hour. What do you see? To add confluence, right? Look at this to your left. 1, 2. So if we were to bounce, look at this massive swing. Massive swing. So if we were to come back here on the ASST, look at this. Look at this. You see that? So it likes to touch the bear zone and then gap up. Bear zone, gap up. Bear zone, gap up. Yeah, let's see if that holds. ASST. Good point. Yeah. Let's see if that holds. That's interesting. Good find, good eye. So again, RR giving me fuck you vibes continuation. When you're holding the line like this, and you have IWM and SPY really not giving a fuck, just going down, but this is holding line. That means tomorrow, any sniff of bullishness, this thing's going to rip. It's going to rip. Give me 1 second, folks. Let me put on the music. Put on the music real quick. Let me use the bathroom. back. We are back. What's going on, folks? Alright, what's happening? Anything happened? Holy shit. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Why did I get a double? Oh, that was weird. Alright, so SPY. Still saying fuck off. IWM, fuck off. Man, it's not looking hot, folks. Not looking hot right now. Wow. Market absolutely not giving us that push. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. Looks like Powwow really fucked with us a couple days ago. So Webull now is trying to hold the line here. It's really trying to hold the line here. RR selling off. I do like what I see here. Now 2% on the day. 2% on the day. Nice little red here. I'd like to see that. I'm not gonna lie. APLD coming here. Let me see the RSI rejection on the 1 hour RSI, 4 hour also rejection on the 4 hour. So this thing still has a lot more room to go to the downside here. Yeah, this thing needs to cool off, especially on the daily. Yeah. Let's see if I can catch RR on a nice dip, actually. Let's see if we can actually find the dip. Huh. Alright, Bitcoin rejection at that trend line here. Let me see if I still have it. Yep, Bitcoin selling off. Key rejection here on the daily too. And you got the whole suite flipping red there, folks. Flipping red. I'm fucking around with the whole suite indicator, just fucking around with it. And we have a nice another rejection. My lord. Not looking good. 3. I wonder if we can catch it. Oh my god. No way. No way, dude. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Yikes. Ooh, that looks nasty. This could be another rejection here. Then come back to the 382. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Alright, here we go again on RR rejection at that trend line here. 432. Nice little bip earlier this morning. Again, IWM and SPY not giving us that momentum that we're looking for to the upside. I will dab a bit here on RR though. RR definitely still has a lot of juice left. I'm not questioning, I'm not denying that, that's for sure. If I can catch it at 422, you got me. Catch me at 422, you got me. Alright, let me just double check if we are hitting any key resistance area. ASST now. What did we hit? Did we hit the support line here? Yeah, we definitely did. Yeah, we fucking definitely did. Oh my god. 0.5, $2.22. Disgusting sell-off. And this all has to do with the merger bullshit that happened a couple days ago. That fucking merger bullshit that happened a couple days ago. Alright, let's see here on RR. 3% on the day. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of dabbing here. Ay, Dios. How you guys doing? What are you guys up to? How you folks doing today? How's it hanging? How you folks dealing with today's news, volatility? Today's volatility is absolutely wild. You can't even... Absolutely wild today, volatility. I mean, who would have predicted it, right? Can you really predict the market? No. Can anybody really ever predict the market? No. Looking good, spending time. Just observing here. Huh? Oh my days. Oh. Hold up, folks. Hold up, folks. Give me 1 second here. Something completely just went haywire here. What the fuck is happening, man? Hold up, folks. Oh my god. Dude, guys, I just had like I almost had a fucking heart attack. I almost had a heart attack, folks. Holy shit, I almost had a fucking heart attack. So, I can't believe it. I almost had a fucking heart attack. Dude, I put a limit order and I must have clicked the wrong limit order buy. It was at fucking RR was at 454, that limit order. I don't know why I didn't double check the limit order. And at 454, and I don't know if it, at the time I didn't know if it filled, but then I see the numbers going off like as if I'm in the trade, and I'm like, I'm trying to fucking understand, am I really in the trade at 454? Because I accidentally hit the limit order buy And I thought it got filled. And I'm scrambling to fix the issue here. But luckily it wasn't the case, but my heart sank. My heart fucking sank. I thought it filled at 454. I'm like, what? I accidentally hit I hit the buy button. And my heart sank really fucking fast. Holy shit, my heart fucking sank. Oh my god. Oof. I would have been clapped. Alright, let's continue to monitor what's happening in the entire world here. Did I get filled? On GPUS? No, not GPUS. CYCU. So CYCU absolutely going parabolic here. Russell's also selling off here as well. Russell also selling off here as well. God, that really fucking freaked me out. Alright, CYCU. Yeah, CYCU, 28% now. Just disgusting. Would it be crazy to throw a fucking $1,000 at this? Would it be absolutely nuts? I found you on YouTube. Alright, Matt, you get approved. We got a new guy here. Welcome, Matt. What up, Matty boy? Alright, so IWM and SPY really not giving us that fucking confidence. So, IWM still giving me choppy vibes here. And CYCU at 30% on the day. Like, you really can't even fucking make this up. Let's turn on the 15-minute to give us some more observation here, or 5-minute actually. IWM and SPY really disgusting. Wow, look at CYCU and nothing. Bull flag potential? I mean, look at this. Right? Bull flag. High to low. Breakout clone. And now, that's your new high. Observation right there. Boom. IWM selling off. Jesus Christ. IWM selling off here. $432 on RR. Interesting. So 432 was another area of support here. Very interesting. But it's someone on a bearish trend here. So CYCU, I'm actually like, I'm still trying to gather my, goddamn, CYCU, disgusting. Not gonna lie, that's really disgusting here on CYCU. That's fucking disgusting. Oh my god, that's really disgusting here. 37% on the day. Usually this thing has like 100% moves. As an ascending scallop, held the 0.5 level. It does. Still gathering my thoughts here. What happened a couple minutes ago? Just, I'm really fucking pissed on top of that, because that's really risky. What just happened? Could have lost my entire fucking port if that was the case, but that's really annoying. Honestly, that's super dangerous. The platform hit the limit by? Like, are you fucking serious? Super, super dangerous. Doesn't even make me want to take a look at the charts today. Freaked me the fuck out. Alright, so SPY and IWM Somewhat in the range now. CYCU 35% on the day, which is interesting. Now let's take a look at bulls, see if we have any. Check Discord. Sure thing. What's going on here? Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a clean fucking trend line there. Clean. Clean bounce like that. 28 cents there. Hitting the, broke above the 236. It still has a lot of juice left. Ascending scallop. Ascending scallop. Is that on the 1 hour? Let me see. Sorry, that's the birds, guys. That's the birds. 1 second here. See why I say this. On the 1 hour. Oh my god. Oh, dude, this is disgusting. That's what it is. Even on the 1 hour, it looks fucking disgusting. Jesus Christ. CYCU. Now, you are gonna run into resistance, which you are now. Smack in this area, golden ratio on the Fibonacci extension. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna try and extend it a little bit more here. And I fucked it up. Let me hold it now at 29.25. So 29.25. 29.25. All right, so it likes fucking 29.30. Whatever. We'll hold it there. All we did was extend the Fibonacci extension. Alright, we're taking a look at that and monitor it. See, I can get behind that. Alright. Sorry guys, we're just trying to get into a trade. And I got filled at the right spot. But, you know, having a fucking heart attack almost 20 minutes ago. Had to keep an eye out for that. Jesus Christ. Not risking it. Wolf, Mike Fam. Yeah, we spoke on Wolf. Why? Is it tradable again? Is Wolf? Yeah, no. Wolf. You can't even trade Wolf. You can't even trade Wolf. My understanding. You can't even trade the fucking thing. Oh wait, you could buy it now. Wait, I got my buy orders. My buy order is working, folks. Wolf buy button working again. What the fuck? Yo, Matt. Wolf, you can buy again, folks. You can buy again. Wolf, you can buy again, folks. What in the hell is happening here? Hold up, guys. I'm monitoring markets right now. It's so crazy what's happening right now. So we have investors meeting on RR later on today. Super interesting where the fuck we are right now in the entire market. Wolf is technically, the button's working again on Wolf, guys. The button is working again on Wolf. Super crazy, like volatile day today. Can't make this shit up. MRUS. MRUS. You know what, we'll go one by one here. MRUS. What the? Dude. Alright, let's turn on the Hike and Ashi. Just to get the clear gap there. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck is this? Oh my. Whoa, what is this? 34? 34 back in March. 34 to fucking 90 bucks? Are you shitting me? Dude, it had like the cleanest bull flag you could ever have. Oh my god, one of the most cleanest fucking bull flags. Wow, dude. Wow. And you know what the measurement rule for that is? Wow. So on 142, are you fucking serious? On the monthly? Really? Seriously? Dude, what is this company? What is this? Clinical stage. Oh, it's immuno. It's pharma. Ew, dude. Ugh. I hate pharma. Wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm not a pharma guy. I'm repulsed by pharmas. Pharmas really get me fucking scared. Pharmas really get me scared. That's crazy though. Alright, we have Wolf Speed absolutely at 1100. So Wolf Speed is now tradable here at 15 bucks. Jesus Christ. Even if you put $1,000 here at a dollar, whatever ranked, whatever, $1.14, you would have had $12,000. 12,000. If you put $1,000 right down here at $1.17, you would have had a $12,000 trade on Wolf. Absolutely parabolic, disgusting at best. Disgusting. Massive. Massive trade here. So Weeble coming back down a little bit here. Coming back down a little bit. Coming back down. Almost shit my pants. Still thinking about it. It's just disgusting, bro. Honestly, really fucking worried about that. Almost lost my whole fucking amount. Jesus Christ. Alright, anyway, moving on. How you guys doing? Any other tickers? Any other tickers, folks? Any other tickers? NCU, CYCU, 30% coming back down a little bit here. Let's see if we can see. Looks like it's about to make another bull flag or another channel here. See if that holds. RR holding 436 here. Holding it. Alright, so Wolf Speed coming back down a wee bit here. A tad bit here. Dabbled here a little bit. Wow, Wolf Speed, Jesus Christ, dude. What a gap. What a fucking gap. Congratulations if you held that. Alright, so CYCU holding the line here. CYCU holding the line. Wolf speed. So SPY just pretty much consolidating now on this 5-minute range here, folks. Neon. Let's see what's happening with Neon here. BMNR. Holy mo. Whoa! Alright. You got my attention. I love seeing. Whoa! Hey, I have a harmonic here. Timeout. What the? Whoa! 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 Timeout. Let me confirm this harmonic, folks. Let me make sure that I drew that nice. And if that is a harmonic, 3, 2. We got 1, 3. This looks good. 0.5. Ooh. Yeah, nah, this is actually. Yeah. It's a rough finisher here at the 4. You typically want to see the 3, 6. Whoa, what the fuck? Time out. I'll get back to that. Give me 1 second. We just got a nice bippity bip here on Weeble. That's not just any bippity bip here. That's a nice little bip bip. That looks good. Hold up. Are we seeing a nice little reversal here on SPY? No, I don't see shit. But Weeble looking nice. Weeble looking nice, looking nice, looking nice. Alright, so Neon, what is happening with Neon right now? So Neon's having a shit day. Absolutely shit day. Alright, so what we're gonna do is you can't even. It's literally trying to reverse. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, take that, and take that, and then boom, that's your fucking Fibonacci. So 382 is what I'm looking at for a nice little pounce here. Now we have that's literally a $2.88. Call it 3. Let me just make sure I drew this right. Oh, no, that's the fib. There you go. That's that at the impulse base and at the rejection. Here we go. I was like 284. All right, Weebo now catching a bid here. Wow, 515 here. Looking good, Weebo. SPY's moving on. So look at that. Like I said, like Neon's trying to make a reversal here. The daily looks good though. I mean the MACD. Look at the MACD on this bullshit, but like still a lot of momentum to the downside. So be careful. Weeble trying to break above the volume average high here. Trying to break above the volume average high. Be very careful there, folks. Very, very careful. MRUS. Yeah, this thing's just stupid. I'm not even gonna entertain it. BMNR. Couple drawings here. See what the trend line looks. RSI on the daily. Let me see the RSI on the daily. Pounce up. So RSI is above the center line. I like to see that. That's really good. That's a good start. Look at that. Broke the handle here. Almost looked too good to not be a handle. We had 3-line bearish strike here. This is obviously 1-to-1 with Ethereum. So we can get rid of that bearish strike. And we also have a trend line we have to respect now. It broke above this bearish trend line. The handle. You can argue the handle's still a thing. You can even argue the handle's still a thing. That's your handle, right? You can argue that. That's a little too splayy, so that's the exact handle there. That's the exact handle there. And you're breaking above the handle. So if we have to argue that this was a cup and handle on the daily, so here's your measurement rule. Here's your measurement rule. It's technically above here, but you know, I'm starting to learn that you can even draw it at the handle breakout. Alright, so 91. 81. That's more realistic, short term. Alright, looking good here. RR looking good thus far. Looking good, looking good. Let's see if it sustains that. Let's see if it sustains that here. RR. Weeble. Looking hella interesting here. Rejection at the 1539, but it wants to break out. Let's turn on the 4 hour real quick. Now we are hitting that bull zone. Bull zone. Looks good though. Looks fucking great, honestly. APLD coming back a little bit. Let's turn on the 1 hour, 30 minute. Yeah, Weeble wants to break out. Okay, it wants to break out. It is what it is. Like, open. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let's take a look at open. Oh god, listen, I said $7 on this fucking thing. It's gonna come to it's gonna come to $7. I'm buying open at $7. 7-Eleven right here. Look at this. Look at this right here, buddy. Look at this. Support, resistance, bounced off, back tested, bounced off. Hitting this bearish trend line I drew to the T at that. You can see even clear on the 4 hour. Look how beautiful this rejection is. And I said, hey, it's coming back down. It's got to come back down. So 7-11 here. Haha, 7-11 is exactly what I'm looking at to buy at a key support area. RZLV, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. Another one, bearish trendline rejection. It's like almost all these patterns are repeating themselves on these small cap stocks, right? So that looks really good in terms of the short term. But if you look at RZLV, rejection, multiple rejection line at that bearish trend line, hitting that 618 Fibonacci level, and thus we're finding a little bit of bounce here. But look at the trend on the RSI. The trend is defined here. It still needs to exhaust. Oh, look at that. I got a fucking harmonic here. Didn't quite get to the 886. Didn't quite get to the 886. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. Yikes. Alright. So a couple things to be concerned of here. You're breaking below the center line, so your next pivot zone is literally right here. Your little pivot bounce, and look at this key area of support. We got the RSI rejection, support rip, support almost there, support again. Let me move it up a little bit. All right, so we're breaking below the center line. I suspect the next support would be right here. So if this comes down 45.19, we're breaking below the 0.5. I suspect it's exactly where we pounced off at the $4.98, which would be perfectly in line. RSI is measured by the body candle, not by the wicks. So if you see the RSI moving up and down, it's measuring the body wicks. I mean the body candle, not the wicks. So I suspect that this is 498, exactly where this pivot bounce pounce would be. If not, I can always be a little bit off. Definitely is going to touch this EMA line. If it fails this pivot, this zone 498, it's going to test this 50 EMA, which is roughly 472 as another bounce area, adding confluence to 50 SMA. So 460, 469, 420. First, it's going to test the 50 EMA, 100%. I suspect it'll be right here at that 45.19 RSI line here. Looking good though. Looking good. Looks good here. All right, so RR holding the line here. I dabbled a little bit on RR. You know, I'm gonna take a risk on the investors meeting. Who the fuck knows what they're gonna announce at the investors meeting? Who the hell knows, right? Who the freak knows? Who the freak knows, folks? Who the freak knows? LWLG, oh my god. LWLG, doing the thing again. Doing the thing. LWLG. It's doing, LWLG is doing the thing again. This fucking thing. It's just, you know what? And it's at key support. LWLG. 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 Oh, my days. My days, my days, my days. Here, LWLG. And it bounced at the 0.5 to the T. Well, close. Arguably bearish trend here. 4, 5, 7%. Mara. I still got an indicator target at $5 here. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? You know what? I'm gonna follow my gut. 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 Are we really gonna do this now? Are we really gonna do this now? 1 second, folks. Mara. Alright, let's take a look at Mara. Ooh. Bro, I must have charted this how many times? God damn. Mara. Alright. Holy shit, Mara. Okay, well, descending asymmetrical, well, it's asymmetrical triangle, multiple touches here, confirmation, and then you got this bearish trend line here. That's beautiful. Alright, hitting the golden pocket, 0.618, and I drew this box here, defining a clean support bounce. And thus it did respect this box zone. A lot going on here, so let me make the noise less. A lot going on here. Let me just double check one last thing. I'm on the weekly here timeline. RSI ADX is pushing up. RSI is above the center line. That's what you like to see. Any bearish trend? No. Let me see something here on the monthly. RSI is above. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, monthly looking good. Mara, look. Is this Paramount? Is this Paramount? What is this dog shit? What is this company? I don't even know what the fuck this company does. Who cares? Yeah, the monthly looking really good. The reason why I'm saying that is because when I see this, in terms of long term, alright, so a couple things to note here is that you are making a higher low and a higher high, right? Well, not higher high. You're making a lower high, that means it's respecting this, but you are seeing a higher high off of April lows, right? Higher high, higher high, higher high. You try to break out, lower high, right? But what is that? What is price telling you here on the monthly time frame here? It wants to break out. And on top of that, all your EMAs and SMAs, literally all your EMAs, not the SMAs, EMAs, you got the 5 to 10 to 20 are all literally sitting below of this closure monthly candle. You have 1 day and 4 hours left to close. So look at the rejection and reaction, but you still have this engulfing candle. And on the monthly RSI line, you're above the RSI. Above the RSI. And also, if you close this candle today, closing above the 50 SMA, you still have a day and 4 hours left. This is really looking good. And why do I continue to say this? Look at the ADX here. I mean, holy shit, this thing can actually do something. This thing can actually do something. Hold on, let me draw some indicator targets here. I think we got some fancy way of saying, hey, this thing is, 27 indicator target? That's a 50% trade off these lows. If you take, not financial advice, at 27.45, that's a 52% trade. To add confluence, is also in lines with this closure body candle and this key area rejection. Yeah, I got indicator targets at 27.45 on that thing. That looks really good. LWLG is another one that looks really good here. I mean, you had a sell-off, ripper, sell-off, now finding love at support. I mean, is it tough to argue here that the trend wants up? It's also at another key area of support. Looking really good. Not gonna lie, Lightwave, LYLG, LWLG. You know, the last time I said I regret not getting in. Mara's a Bitcoin mining company. Is it? Is it transitioning into the AI infrastructure play? Say yes. Say yes, please. RR suspended. RR is suspended, folks. Whoa! Whoa! Discord members, check the fucking chat. Suspended. Wow. Wow, dude. Dude. Alright, so let's do Wolf here. That's going to be the highlight of the day today. Wolf is suspended here. LWLG, you know, this is just a regretful play here. It's running hot. LWLG. That's 5. LWLG holding the line here. If there is one small cap ticker I really would go gun ho for, it would be LWLG without question. And you know what? I gotta put my money where my mouth is. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try and give me 1 second here because LWLG is presenting itself an opportunity again, and I fucking hate not getting in at lows. I got so many other tickers I'm looking at, and it's like it just flashes in my face. We're up on our trade GPUS. We're up on. Did I put an extra 500 on this thing? No. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, I thought I put an extra 500. That'd be kind of wild. All right, CYCU. Hold up, folks. I'm trying to get in on LWLG. 1 second. I'm even considering. Let me see the options contracts on LWLG 90-day. Let me see what the calls are looking like here on LWLG. I'm not missing out on LWLG. Not again. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna definitely buy LWLG. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. In the money calls. In the money calls. Open interest here. They're already up a percentage point. Premiums are $2. While IV is at. IV is a little hot here. Let me see here. In the money, $2 strikes, March 2026. 1157 open interest OI here. Calls are looking decent. Volume at best. In the money. Oh no, that was out the money. No. Hold up, excuse me. No. That's no. Okay. That's in the money. So premiums are fucking juiced, obviously. Are fucking juiced here. What's the theta? Yeah. In the money calls, Jesus Christ. I wonder. It's ready to splurge too. It's ready to fucking go ham. No, excuse me. Not 190, folks. I'm sorry. 205 premiums. They're juiced to the tits. I'm not. No. They're jacked the fucking tits right now. Absolutely jacked. Yeah, I can't do calls on WLG. They're already juiced to the tits. They're already juiced here. Super juiced. Can't justify it. Super juiced here. RR and IWM SPY. So R holding the line here at 436. Nice to see though. Nice to see. Absolutely had a shit attack earlier in the day. Thought I'd put my whole portfolio limit buy at fucking RR completely, almost shit of the seat here. But not the case. So LWLG on my radar. NVTS, yes, actually that's a great one. NVTS is actually a solid one. Wow, 10% on the day here. And that's because a streamer, actually a YouTuber yesterday, I know who it was, highlighted MVTS because MVTS, what they're doing is essentially being more energy efficient with their semiconductor chips or whatever it is that they're doing. So anything with efficiency, NVTS and NVIDIA definitely has them on their radars. Even arguably, look at the 5 minute. What is a 5 minute presenting to you guys? Does anybody know what the 5 minute looks like? Pattern recognition, right? Does anybody know what the 5 minute looks like? Does anybody know? If anybody gets it right, you know, what does this look like, folks? Let me make this better for you. It's on the 5 minute. It's not as reliable, but it's nice to see pattern recognition so you can have muscle memory, folks. All right, what does that look like? Anybody know? Anybody know what that's called? It's a clean one too. Adam and Eve, there it is. Wonderful. That's right. Adam and Eve. In the clutch. Yeah, it's a beautiful Adam and Eve too. It's beautiful. Clean one. Real nice little 8 triangle formation. Then you got like the flat top near highs off this A. And then if you break below the 688, it's coming right back down. It's juicy. Now, obviously, smaller time frames are not as reliable. I don't give a shit about small time frames, but it's just really nice to see pattern recognition because, you know, when it comes to the big boy timelines or time frames, that's when they're more valuable, more robust, more profound. Excuse me. So really nice to see here. LWLG holding the line here, 4% on the day. God damn it. God damn it. LWLG again. It's smacking me in the face. Smacking me in the face. LWLG. Irene absolutely is another one actually. Yeah, dude, I don't even want to look at this fucking thing. Irene, are you kidding me? Well, it's at a key resistance. Ooh. Whoa. Hello. Very interesting here. Very interesting. Nah, I won't even fucking draw that. Let me go on the 1 hour. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. No, Irene already broke a trend here. Actually. Broke a micro trend. It's got the macro trends that break here. Hit that trend line here because you see it here, here, almost here. Almost there. So it's got to break that nice little trend on the 1 hour. Let me see the 4 hour. No, you see it more better on the 30 minute. And on the 1 hour. RSI poking above the center line. Complete reject here. Any divergence? No, no divergences yet. RSI. Alright, so SPY's puking here. Puking here. So again, 663.4. Did it touch 664 again? Oh no. So 664 rejection. 663 multiple touches. Rejection here again. Interesting to see here on SPY. Interesting to see here on SPY. Very interesting. Wolf absolutely suspended again. Wolf is suspended. Monitoring Wolf. Overall market is a little bit cranky here. Overall market is cranky right now. Sitting on my hands, not really moving. The only I DCA'd on I dabbed a little bit of RR and I'm still in GPUS. So these are my only 2 plays right now. NVTS absolutely might be another one down the road, but market overall is still bearish. So I'm only trading RR based off the news that we got going on after market. And if I'm right, all right. If I'm wrong, oh well. So I'm only trading RR because of the news. Oh, my eye. Oh, boy. RR. Jesus Christ, scared me earlier today. It's stupid too, man. Almost freaked me out. Almost freaked me the fuck out. I feel like the hype on robotics is slowly creeping in. The hype on robotics is gonna creep in, folks. And people are gonna have that FOMO intuition very soon on robotics. Okay, so any robotics company is gonna eventually start kicking it into gear. So I'm not stressed out at RR or Serve. Serve is another robotics company. You know, these robotics people are gonna get that FOMO. And it's gonna slowly kick in, because essentially what you can do with robotics is that data, right? It's all about data, and whoever's the first to capture that data on robotics, you're just the start of a potential $1 trillion company, right? Robotics, whoever gets and absorbs data the quickest and the fastest, be the first. You are gonna be that first $1 trillion company, or at least a robotics company. Robotics is going to be a huge market down the road, and if you're in early, well, folks, welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to the big leagues. So RR is definitely on my radar. It still hasn't announced the big they're not merging, but they have McDonald's. Their company or their robots are in McDonald's. RR, so a lot of faith in this company. It's a robotics play, long-term hold, maybe short-term. We'll see how it dabbles, see how it goes, but a lot of momentum here. Sorry, they're doing construction, folks. Put my headphones on. You guys let me know how it sounds. You guys let me know how my headphones sound. Sound? Sure thing. One second, putting on my headphones. Can't hear shit. One second. Alright, first things first, let me know how it sounds. Can you hear the music in the background? Alright, put my headphones on. If you can't hear the music in the background, that's totally fine. I think we're just trying to focus on the voice. How does it sound, guys? Can you hear the song, the music, anything? Let me see. No, you can't. You can't hear the music. 1, 2, 3 test. What's that? Why do I hear like noise? Okay, you can't hear music. Okay, fine. I put my headphones on, so let's just focus on the voice here. I'm turning off the music that I hear on my headphones. There is a little bit of white noise on the background. I hear a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. All right, what else? So we dabbled a little bit here on RR. I'm cool with it. Very risky play. Irene, disgusting. The whole suite on the 1 hour. Looking really good. We still have a little bit of bearish momentum. It's got to break that little trend line here. MBTS getting hype off of a YouTuber. Announced it yesterday. I actually watched that stream. So SPY selling off here. Selling off here. Really, really interesting to see here. And I also, IWM is, where's IWM here? IWM will follow suit as well. So IWM and R are also following suit. Ridge Tech Robotics, volume average low, 435 here. Open Door also catching a bit of a bid. Catching a bit of a bid here. Nice to see though. APLD coming back a little bit. Serve 1194. Serve is another robotics company play. And potentially a lot of upside. But it's just a fucking Uber Eats on wheels. Not a really fan of the innovation there. I'm more of a fan of RR. I think it has a lot more legs to grow. And again, it's got that meeting later on today. Closure. I'm going to keep an eye on RR definitely today. NVTS moving because of a YouTuber limelighted the shit out of NVTS. And if you guys want to see entries, I mean, semiconductor play, we drew this thing back in the day. I mean, we had the fucking support. The RSI was breaking out of a wedge. RSI is now bouncing off the moving average. You got the MACD also coiling underneath underneath the center line. And thus, ooh, this thing actually still has a lot of juice left. So if you guys want to see more momentum to the upside, NVTS is presenting a little bit of opportunity here. And let me just make sure that we are getting some sort of value here. We are seeing some value here, and we are making higher highs and higher lows off of this daily chart. And I do want to get some sort of indicator targets. Oh yeah, beautiful touch at the rejection at the golden pocket here. So if you're looking for a momentum trade here, we still got 6% to the upside. We're rejected the 0.65, but doesn't mean the trend is over. 10% on the daily. You kind of want to see a little bit of a pullback, and we are seeing that. And I do see a harmonic on top of that. Now it might be a shark. Now, nope, I don't like the ratio. A legs are absolutely very hard to find, but maybe you can catch it on the 12-hour. Double check here. No. So RSI bouncing above the center line. Love that. It's a beautiful clean bounce at that. Keep NVTS on your radar. We might smell a little reversal continuation run here, folks. Wouldn't be surprised if it does continue to the upside. 10% on the day. Clean rejection at the 0.65. Macro 618, 795 at $88 here. Now let me just see if I can get a nice little entry a couple days from now. I do see exactly. Ooh, nice. All right, so I do see 688 is a clean area of a nice support. Look at this clean area. We have the breakout engulfing right at that 688. Rejection, support, and rejection here at that 688. So we love to see that. Let's hopefully we come back down to 688, get that nice little bounce to the upside. So let's see if that holds the line. Let's see if that holds the line. RR, Sound, Wolf. RR not breaking below, not breaking above. Not breaking below, not breaking above. Let's see here. UPST, excuse me, UPST. Isn't that like a crypto shit? It's not. Whoa. Whoa. Hello, mamacita. Hello, mamacita. Well, yikes. If anything, I'll be looking for a put position, to be honest with you. What the fuck is this garbage? Well, here is your indicator targets to the downside. If you really want to know. If we hit the one, oh my god, it broke the one, dude. It broke the one. It broke the one, dude. Okay, so now we have to readjust. Because it's 100% short seller side profit taking at those lows. So now what we're going to do is we're going to readjust them. Jesus Christ, dude. You are really having a bad day. Are you trading this by any chance? I hope you're not. Here we go. That's your continuation bear run. And what I love the most is that it's also in lining with that POC 47886, 886. You also got the volume shelf here exactly at the 886, 47, 43. So you know, or at least I know, I drew this extension level near perfect, and that's what I like to see, is adding confluence off a volume shelf with the 88647. So here, take a picture of it if you must. 3-day, you're breaking below the center line. But one thing I really want to bring home is that this thing absolutely is continuation to the bear side, and thus your whole suite also giving you that confirmation. This is basically a fuck you continuation to the downside. So I'd be very concerned here. And look at that, the whole suite also broke, or at least trended down once you hit this key level high. And this gives you a little bit of confirmation that the trend will be more enticing continuation to the downside. So very, very bad. UPS, oh, you got puts. Beautiful put position. I mean, I'm looking for put. I mean, hell, what are the contracts on this thing? What are the contracts on this thing here? Yeah, not looking good. Very nice to see here. So, RR breaking down now. And so is SPY. Let's see if it continues to the upside here on RR. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, let's see if it holds the line. If it doesn't really hold the line, then thus we shall wait and see. We shall wait and see. God, it spooked me out. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Wow, RR completely just got bought up at 426. That's just a telltale sign that people want this thing up. People just want this thing up. Absolutely an abomination that people are just selling or buying exactly at every buy dip opportunity. It's about to be 1 o'clock, folks, and usually I do have a timeline at 12. I decided to hold the line, stay a little bit more on the stream today. So looking good. I'll shut the stream at 1 o'clock, folks. We got 2 minutes left, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go for my daily walk. I gotta keep my health in check, and then I'm gonna post a video today. If you guys want me to chart any videos, and I'll post to YouTube tonight, let me know what tickers you guys are looking at, so we can so I can post it on the video tonight. All right, I'll post that. I didn't even announce that I was going live on Twitter. That's like the first time I've ever done that. I'm going back to work one anyway. Yeah, perfect time, Porter. Me and you, we got it's time to bust out our legs and hands and go do some exercise, or at least for you, you got to go work. Thank you for being live today. Thank you for joining. Love you. As always, thank you guys. Matter of fact, let's just shut it off. It's already 1 o'clock. I'm going to go for a walk. Any takers you guys want me to chart, go ahead and shoot it. If you're enjoying it, like the video, subscribe to my channel, join the Discord, folks. I highly appreciate it. Really, really looking interesting today. So, cheers, guys.